All right, here we go. See if we can get a signal from the Bat Cave, as is tradition. And we are disco. Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome back to another Reality Skewed Gamers lunch stream. The stream where we hang out with you wonderful and amazing people here Monday through Friday at this time. And whether you're watching us live or watching us later on, it doesn't matter. We bring you something fun and entertaining as best we can during the work day. Some of you, it's just the day's just getting started. Some of you, the day is halfway done, and some of you are on your way home right now. It doesn't matter. Welcome to RSG on a Taco Tuesday and mini roster review day. That's right, we do two things here on Tuesday because there's really not a lot going on in the game. Actually, there's not anything going on in the game. We're in between GACs. We're in between a lot of stuff. There's no events going on. I mean, we're going to do a little bit of mod depression real quick. I think I have one mod to do, but other than that, I just basically make Tuesday where I stream a long time and in celebration of Taco Tuesday, and we just have fun with you guys. And I basically set this time this day to basically do mini roster reviews. Why? Because everybody has questions about the rosters all the time. So we try to look at what they're working on, what they have questions about, anything like that. And we will do mini roster reviews. It's just what we do here on a Taco Tuesday. Mini roster reviews and Taco Tuesday. So it's a celebration of tacos, and it's a mini roster review day. Now, if you would like a mini roster review, or if you just have a question in general, this is an interactive stream. The first thing we ask is that you give your greeting, like you can see people are doing in the chat right now. The other one is to, if you have a question or a roster review, make sure you put the word question in front of whatever you're going to ask me in the chat. And especially when it comes to mini roster reviews, we've been having some problems with YouTube in the chat. So just put the word question, space, and then whatever you want. Now, when you put your ally code in, if you want a mini roster review, make sure you don't put any dashes in there or anything like that, because the game might think it's a number or a phone number or whatever, and then it gets all wonky. And a lot of times it doesn't pop in. Now, if you put one in and if I don't see it, which happens in YouTube chat, just put it in again, reword it so I can see it. But it happens, so we do the best we can with the tools available to us. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe, all that good jazz. This is important because it just, I'm a content creator. That's what we ask for. So, so it's like, okay, let me get that out of the way. But give you greetings. We'll shout you guys out here in a couple of minutes, and we'll start and go ahead and start getting your mini roster reviews. And as I said, there is nothing going on in the game. Pretty much, and the only thing that we do on Tuesdays is I look to help you guys. You don't have to do anything else for it. Just put the word question space, ally code in, and a couple things you want them to look at to help you out with your accounts, and try to give you some direction or modding advice or whatever it is that you're looking for. And that's what we do. You don't have to do anything else. If you would like, say thank, I just work for tips. You don't have to do this. I will still look at your stuff regardless. But if you want to throw a tip to we call it the Ranger Taco Fund on Tuesdays, Taco and Bourbon Fund, or whatever you want to call it. There's a link to PayPal. You can toss a coin to your Ranger there. You're more than welcome for tacos. So there you go. All right, now starting off, as you guys get your ass in here, get your request in and all that good stuff. Everybody always asks me, what the hell am I working on? And I always respond by showing it, because I'm an open book when it comes to my account and stuff. You can see that we got Ninth Sister. I finally got those balls out of the way. And I'm just missing these stupid ass visors, so then we can take her to Relic. So hopefully I can do that here today on the channel while we're live. And then the other ones is just, okay, I just have to get them to 7 stars. So just three little piggies left to get to 7 star, and then we'll be on our way with the Inquisitors, and they'll be knocked out for the June event for the Grand Inquisitor, for he is strong like bull, and we must have him in our inventory, for it is good, yeah? Potato. So that's what I'm basically working on, and then just getting slicing mods. I mean, I want to finish Iden, and then I'm going all in on crew for slicing. Just gonna get all my crew members just sliced with 16 mods. I mean, that's basically that's what my life is. Really don't need more mods. I just need to slice mods. And so the only way to do that is just use my energy like I do every day to get more mods, more dots, more mods, more everything. All right, that being said, that's what I've got going on. Let's and so Zam, we're just taking her 60 to 6A just so I can get her some extra stats, offense, whatever, speed for when we use her against Lord Schmader. So there's that. What else are we gonna I think I had one mod here. We'll start with some mod depression. That time of the day where Ranger J 1999 on stream tries to roll mods and it usually goes horribly wrong. Out of the tens of thousands of mods I've rolled, I've only ever hit 39 while we're streaming live, and thus I stand before you a bitter and broken man. And suffer huge depression because I always hope that there's going to be good stuff on the stream, and 99.9% of the time it goes horribly wrong. Great sadness for me, but good, clean, wholesome family fun and laughter for you guys. We call it mod depression, and let's do it. All right, let's see if this is our lucky day. Big money, big cash prizes. I'd love this one to hit. Look, this is a great mod. Health percentage, speed. Oh, it looks so good. Let's see if we can get something good for it. And I mean, that's not bad. That's got crit. That's a really nice crit chance. Health. Speed hits a double-digit speed, so we can definitely keep this one and eventually do something with it. So we'll just add it to all the other double-digit mods that I can't do dick with right now because I don't have the slicing material. We really need more slicing material, for Christ's sakes. We really, really do. We do not get enough slicing material. It's one of those things. I've talked about this on streams multiple times. I know it sounds like a broken goddamn record, but problems with Gear 12 and also mods is that the gear and the resources are tied in together. So to take a mod from 5A to 6E, you have the slice material takes like 50 of each piece, and then I think 20 of the one, right? But then if you want to take the 6E to 6A, one, you have to get the slice material, which we don't, the initial slice material, which we don't get a lot of. But then once you do that, on top of that, you have to use the same materials that you just sliced from 5A to 6E. It's the same thing with Gear 12. You want to get your characters to Gear 12, and then you have to farm the same crap again to use for salvage at higher relics. It's asinine. It is completely asinine. It's something either they need to really address, because it's frustrating for players, and I'm a player too. Yeah, I'm a content creator, but I'm a player first, and it's frustrating when it's like, okay, I gotta take this character to relic 0, and then I gotta get it higher relics, but to do that I have to farm the same crap that I just farmed, and thus when I do that to take it a higher relic, that's another character that I can't take to relic 0. So it's like, really? So it's just Dutch door action. Someone just sent me a picture of a Carolina Reaper. That's nice. That's Master Uguay. Very nice, my friend. Enjoy that. You know me, I love me some hot food and hot stuff and hot sauce and oh Christ in heaven. All right, so mod depression was okie dokie in the pokey. So yeah, we'll try to see. Well, let me see if I'll try to do it right now. Let me see here. Is there anything I can use? I don't have the get. I do not have the crystals. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna have to use some energy here. I'm gonna have to use some crystals for some energy. Hopefully, get some good drops. Usually, the drop rate on these are pretty bad, actually. But you know what? Why the hell not? Wait, is there a raid? Hold on, before I go do that, let me go check something. Did I not join a raid? To say what the hell, man? Oh, apologies. This must have happened recently, and I didn't check. Luckily, I saw that. So, God bless America. Okay, good. And I think in an hour we can do the Sith raid. It's always good. See if we can get some fabulous cash prizes out of that. That'll be nice. All right. Right. Let's see if we can get the 8 we need here. Is it 8 or 9? It is 8. All right. Let's give it the old college try. Let's see what we can do. All right, let's use some energies here. 50. All right. See what kind of pulls we can get here. All right. On a 20, let's see how many we pull. 4. That's awful. That's 20%. Jesus. That's not good. All right, we're 2 away. All right. I really don't want to use 100, so we'll wait. I was gonna go for it, but we didn't get the drops and did in the pudding. And yeah. Why isn't this giving me what I need? Come on, one of those pieces in there, damn it. This is what that's for, isn't it? Give me like 150 for like 4 or something. That'd be great. We can finish that piece of crap off, or at least the shard store. That'd be great. If we get some in the shard store, that'd be super fabulous. Yeah, if we get some in the shard store here, then we'll be good to go. All right, well, we'll wait till the top of the hour, see if we can finish off her. All right, let's start saying hi to everybody. Get your greetings in. You guys know the deal. And let's get those Ross review requests in. You can see Muggsy has one in there. I will get to you in a second here, Muggsy. Let me say hi to everybody. But hello to you, sir. Glad to have you here. Again, we're doing it's a celebration of Taco Tuesday and mini Ross reviews. So if you want me to look at something on your account, don't have to do anything other than put your ally code in. Like, let's follow what Muggsy did. Question, ally code, get it in there, and then I'll scoop it up and we'll answer questions. That's what we do here on Tuesdays. I stream longer and try to help you guys out. So let's rock and roll. Okay, let's say hi to everybody. We got Makwa, as is tradition here. It says hello there. Hello there. Glad to have you here, Makwa. Ronan Zai says happy Taco Tuesday, Skewers. Has got the taco celebration going with some tacos. I love it. Glad to have you here, Ronan. Evan Buckler says, hola, Ranger and Skewers. Happy second Monday. Yes, but what about second breakfast? Glad to have you here, Evan. LC says, happy Taco Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday to you, LC. Hope you're doing well. Roy Edwards, what's going on? Holmes says, hola, Ranger and Skewers. Hola, man. What's up, Hissy? Karthik, the Mad Chad lad himself. There he is. He says, hello, Ranger. Hello, Karthik. My fine feathered friend. You can see Karthik, aka the Clayton, on the Wednesday night streams and the Friday streams because we have happy hour on Friday. So there you go. Karthik's question: how many rug levels on the prepare squad is too many? Because I'll be taking Young Lin, Young Honda Relegate. I don't really think you need to. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't take those to Relegate. There's other Relegates I probably do for them. I mean, Relic 5 to 7. I mean, they ramp up. So I mean, Relic 5 would work on those guys, because they're going to ramp up and then just do crazy damage. Rare Rock says, good morning, Ranger. Pickle Flashers, Wookiee Strokers, and Cookie Eaters. Yes, 3 of those things are me. Cookie Eaters is more of the Povey one, because the hand of Emperor Day 1999. Good. Muggs, I see you there, buddy. I'll get you here in a second. Mr. Bone says, good afternoon, Skewers. How do you feel, Mr. Bone? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Glad to have you here. Lord Megatron and the Decepticons, and the Scar Screamer, in the chat, changing hearts and minds with waves and hearts and love. They're hanging out with the Skewers, which means they're not plunging the Earth's resources, and I think that's a win for everybody. All right, Muggsy, he's our first contestant on mini roster reviews. Come on down, buddy. All right, let's take a look at our friend Muggsy here, and let's see here. He says, question, going for GMK 3 tunes away, what do you think I should farm next? Well, sure. Let's look at it. And he's in the Australia-New Zealand Guild Coalition. Great folks there, Ollie. GMK. Once GMK, where do we go? Well, I have a sneaky suspicion. I know what I'm going to tell you already. Yeah, okay, there's a 2. Okay. Yeah, C and Executor would be kind of my first pull. Let me look at your first order. These are just GL requests. Yeah, I think C. Now, after C. Now, after GMK, if you want to work on some teams before you go for C, that's fine. I like C because here's what's good about where you're at. GMK is great. Then you can go right into C. You've already got some of the characters. Look at that, Relic 7. Oh, you already have C. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I was looking at Palpatine and I didn't even notice C there. Jesus Christ. Someone plucked my eyeballs out. Never mind. You're getting GMK and you'll have C, but we don't have the Executor. Okay, I was looking right at Palpatine the entire time and I'm double vision. What else in the 3 says? I feel like there would be a lot of humps and tacos for everyone. Yeah, I think that's a good call. Okay, so we do have C. I was like looking at Palpatine. I'm just sitting there staring at him the whole time. I can't believe I did that. My apologies. Apologies. Okay, so I definitely think Executor's on the table. And I think that's a good one because it could help you. We could round out your bounty hunters and get them going. And then Imperial Troopers as well, which are really two good teams you see me use all the time. Yeah, look at you already got the 3 Imperial Troopers sitting there. Pat's already Relic 5. Yeah, Wet L73, I'm kind of an idiot for not noticing that. I was sitting there looking at Palpatine Invader, and then I just see sitting there right there, but I'm just like, oh, Relic 7 Palpatine. Nice. Hey. I do like Troopers. I do like Bounty Hunters. As to round up those teams, you'll need the Bounty Hunters if you go for Executor, which I kind of recommend you do. Mug says, I was thinking about Starkiller next. I'm farming Mara. Well, I mean, let's look at this. Where's your Mara Jade at right now? Oh, we're on ships. She is, you got a ways to go with her. I don't know how close you are to 6 stars, but she's a hard node farm. It's going to be in New York Minute. I think Executor's going to be quicker than Starkiller, and I haven't even looked at your other characters yet here, because that's going to be Cantina farm. Like, yeah, Talon's there. Yeah, I think you go Executor. You can farm these characters with Cantina and your energy and get them up and running, but I think getting these other characters Relic, your Troopers, your Bounty Hunters, you'll have 2 GLs, but if you can get the meta ship, that'll help you out too with Fleet, which would be really nice. Which I kind of like a lot, actually. I think that's kind of the play. Bounty Hunters, Imperial Troopers, Executor. Then once you're up and ready for Starkiller, which I'm totally cool with you going for, Muggsy, then yeah, I think that would be the play too if you want to go for Starkiller. But you still got some characters that I mean, it's going to take you a minute. But I mean, having Executor there, I mean, don't get me wrong, Starkiller is great, but yeah, it's going to be a New York Minute before you get those characters up and running at 7 stars. You've already got a lot of pieces in place for Executors. I think Executor's the play. And then round out your Trooper team and your Bounty Hunter team. And then once after that, once those are up and running, you should have the stars and those other characters, especially with the 3 Cantina farms, if you religiously go for them. And then that way you can go right for Starkiller after that. Then after that, I mean, there's some other stuff. I mean, I'm just looking at what you have. Eventually, you want to start rounding out characters for your next. I mean, we got 501st. We could go get gas. That might be the nice play here. I mean, obviously your GR is gonna be good, but for phase 2. But what about your Separatists? They're pretty solid actually. You could get a Saj up. You've got B2, Jordica, Magna Relic already, so you could go get gas. Sith Empire, we eventually need to go get Darth Revan. So you could go like, so after JMK, go Executor, round that out, Bounty Hunters, Troopers, and you can pick Starkiller after Starkiller. Maybe you go Gas and Revan, or, those are kind of the teams I would say kind of work on. That gives you a little bit of flexibility, that builds out your roster a little bit. It gets you the meta ship, all that kind of good stuff. That's what I recommend. Again, we always say, you work on what you want to work on. If you really want Starkiller, dude, and you want to go for him, dude. I don't care. I mean, I just try to give you what I think will make you the most efficient in GAC and other battles and conquest and things of that nature, for the game. But, also gotta have fun. So if you really want to go get Star Schmiller, then by all means, go get US Star Schmiller. I'm okay with that. It's your account, man. You gotta have fun with it. Go for the characters you really like playing, enjoy playing. I mean, that's the whole point of this. It's a game, for Christ's sakes. It's fun, damn it. We're supposed to be having fun. It's a game. Damn it. But no, that's just my recommendation, so you can take it with a grain of salt, as old Grande Pappy Babyface Patron would say. The brown Gandalf, the government Wi-Fi stealer, the French tickler, the beardless one. Hallowed be thy name. I don't know if hollow would be the correct term. It's more like cursed be thy name. But yeah, hopefully that gives you some ideas there, Muggs. But I like where you're at, man. Now that I know you had C, thank you. What else? Through from, yeah. He's got C, yeah. So thank you for letting me look at your account, my friend. Very much appreciated. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You are a fellow comrade. I have looked at your account. It is good. All right. All right. So we're doing mini roster reviews just like Muggsy did. Put your, just copy and paste that and put your ally code in what you want me to look at. We're doing mini roster reviews in celebration of Taco Tuesday. There you go. Don't have to do anything else. It would be not that hollowed be thy name. Yeah. Kind of a potato head. Good old Grande Patron. Potato head Grande. He is very much potato. He is potato. Ronan Zai says games are supposed to be fun. Can you remind CG that when they are making the next Galactic Challenge? Yeah, I mean, I was going to talk about this today, but I just looked at this yesterday and I was like, you know what? Screw this. I don't even want to show it on screen. I just went in there. I beat this I did the undersize. I just beat it with Kylo, and then I went to tier 6, and then I just beat this to here. I don't really want to. I just was like, you know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth my time. It's not worth my energy. It's not fun. This is a horrible mechanic combinations. So the problem with this is the dark magic and the grand machinations make this damn near nigh impossible. Not to beat. You can beat it with the GL. I did it with the GL. I mean, Kylo, especially if SLKRC, they'll eat the shit out of this and kill the crap out of it. But the problem is that anything else. And I even tested with Kenobi. I mean, I couldn't beat it with Kenobi. JMK could not beat this because they just keep ramping up. They can't kill you, but you can't kill them. It's pretty ridiculous. And I even had Padme in there trying to booster the damage. It's a horrible combination. You know, I mean, this stacking on top of that, it's just horrible. Yeah, I mean, SLK is a really good one. I saw people say that they beat it with C because he gets his ultimate and then one shots them. You know, so I mean, C can do it as well. Luke, if he ramps up, can do it because he hits really bloody hard because he gets the damage on top of that, but it's still a little RNG dependent. But yeah. For the actual clones, and I tried different combinations. Now I know Fatal and some other people did beat it with that, but I mean the frustration level on this one is pretty gross. And I don't want to play the game where I don't mind trying to figure stuff out, but there should be a solution. That's just evil. Yeah, that's just not very good. I'll you know me, I'm fair CG. When they get it right, I sing the praises and defend them. But when they're wrong, and that's just wrong, this one's wrong. It's not fun. It's just, Jesus, don't enjoy it. What else? 3 says, I did the 9th box. A few in my guild did max, but they had to hope for RNG and remod their clones. Yeah, that's so silly. So silly. The engineer, choo choo, says hello there. Late as always, engine number 9 on the New York Transit line. If that train goes off the track, pick it up. Back to the seat. So, oh gosh, see, engineer, see what you did there. I got all 90s hip hop rap on you. Glad to have you here, my friend. Dom says C can beat unless one of them gets too many stacks of damage reduction since they can't die. It can do it. Yeah, C can do it. Yeah, C can take it out. DJ Scrimmalicious says, it took me 3 hours. After 2 hours with Cody and I switched direction, it worked. I got close with direction a couple times yesterday, but it is so RNG dependent, and it just gets to the point of saturation where you're just like, I can't, like, you just know you can't win. Not with clones. Which is ridiculous. I've got relic clones, for Christ's sakes. Relic 5 to 7. 8. And I couldn't take it out. Not without some crazy RNG. I mean, and nobody wants, on a galactic challenge, we want a challenge, not a time sink. And that is a huge time sink of having to do it over and over again unless you get lucky. And I just find that just numbing. And I just was like, you know what, screw it. I'll just take the tier 9 box. I don't have the time. I really don't. I love this game. There's a lot I love about this game, but that ain't one of it. That's not one of the things that I enjoyed, and I was not going to do it. Stoic Jester, what's going on, buddy? He's got the waves. Hey, howdy. You sure do smell like flowers. Scrim says, I got lucky AoE kill with Hunter. Yeah, well, I mean, you're better than me, and I've got crazy good mods and everything on my characters. It just doesn't matter. Dom says, I got a second try with my C team since the first time I only had one of them left and they had too many stacks of damage reduction, so I couldn't win. It happens. I mean, yeah. And then they Rex-related Treya, yeah. You directionally the old tray there. I just couldn't get that lucky. They always went after my Rex or Cody. I mean, they always burned that down. Yeah, you could do it with Watt, Darth Revan, Basti, Malik, and Watt. You can beat it. That's not the issue. It's the clone bullshit that you have to try to do. You can get all the other feats done with the other stuff, but trying to get the max crate with clones is just ridiculous. Yeah, SWGOH says I got to level 8 from my 2 Omnis and I called it a day. Yeah, I get it. Trust me, man. I did the same thing. I was like, you know what? Screw this. And I went in there yesterday, and I was like, because I had to, I was doing some of my, doing the stuff for Darkside TB, doing the battles, and I'm like, okay, let me go look at this again. I just wanted to look at it and see. I'm like, you know what? Screw this. So I just went in there, looked at the feats, and I'm like, okay, let me just go knock this out. So I knocked it out, but I was like, you know what? Screw the trooper feat. If I go here, beat the tier 7, I'm good. Or tier 6, I don't have to worry about it. I get the tier 9, and I'm good. So I was just like, screw it. I don't want to spend exorbitant amount of time. I mean, would the tier 10 box be great? Sure, but it's just a little bit less licensing materials and stuff. I mean, hey, I'm not going to stress about it. It's just like the Inquisitor stuff. I mean, it's like, get what I can. Not going to stress about it. It's kind of bleh, but I mean, I'm just not gonna stress about it. I'm just not gonna deal with it. If they want to do that for these challenges, then I mean you're gonna get the backlash. The community's not happy about it, and it's just not good game design. And it's someone and I know they test this stuff because I was a beta tester, and I know they have other stuff that they test and everything like that. How this was not looked at as, something, I don't know. Someone just thought it was cool and just did it, which I can get. As a challenge, you're trying to think of something outside the box, make it challenging. Sure, I get it, respect it, but then it's like you have to understand how be the player, and then go do that, right? And then see how you feel about it, So I come at a lot of this stuff from both sides of the angle, as a player, as a content creator, and as someone that works with CG. So I kind of see their point of what we're trying to do, but missed the mark completely on this one. So since I got to level 8 for my 2 Omnis, and I called it oh, we already read that one. Sorry, this chat redid it. I'm like, did I miss this one from Stoic Jester? I guess I did. Hey, Ghost Strike, my fellow guilty midichlorian, sir. There you go. Herm Focus says CG missed something in testing. Why am I not shocked? Well, I hate to tell you this, guys, but you can test stuff all day long, and people that know this. You ain't going to catch everything. I don't care. There's not been a game that I have played, whether it's World of Warcraft, the Old Republic, you go down the line, where they test the hell out of crap stuff. It just, and it worked when I worked with other companies, when we would launch new software or anything like that. Murphy's Law applies. No matter how much you test something, shit's going to you're going to miss stuff. It's just a matter of what did you miss and how, and really what you're doing when something goes live is, you have to be reactionary, because you have to be watching immediately. Like, okay, is this working? If it is working, are there any bugs? If there are bugs, what are the bugs? That kind of stuff, right? So, you have to be ready for that. I mean, I remember working for the company I worked on when I was all those years, and we launched a huge software thing, and I was the one training everybody on it. But when it went live, I mean, there was different phases to it. And then when it went live, there were bugs in it. So I was sitting there with IT, sitting there trying to figure out, like, okay, this is what this is. This is what it should be doing. How do we fix it? Why is this broken? That kind of thing. So, and it's something we looked at, but you just never know goes in there. But then are some things where you go, I know that it's being tested. It's just how thorough and how thought-provoking was the testing on it, so... I mean, the joke is CG doesn't test anything. Yes, they do. They're just, but that's a silly thing to say. They do test stuff, but there are some caveats to that. How much did you test? And then is this something that could have been caught? You have to be fair about it. Ray Rock says, agree, Ranger. I got the gold crate with the tier 10 undersized feet and stopped wasting my time banging my head against the wall. Yeah, I'm with you, buddy. I just didn't want to do it anymore. I totally did not want to dick around with that anymore. Alpha Omega says, hi, Ranger. How you doing today? I'm doing really good, my friend. It's a Taco Tuesday, so it's a celebration of Taco Tuesday and mini Ross reviews. We're doing mini Ross reviews. We just did one for Muggsy. So if you'd like a mini Ross review, pretty simple. Just put the word question space, your ally code, what you want me to look at. A couple things will look into your account. Again, it's Tuesday, not much going on. Just so do that. We'll do a mini Ross review for you, and we'll get you squared away. You don't have to do anything else for it. If you'd like to toss a coin to Ranger, I've linked the PayPal. We just have fun with it. You can toss a coin to Ranger. We're tipping the tip jar, and then that's it. So yeah. Hey, look, everybody. It's my son, Bobby. God damn it, Bobby. You should have been here 30 minutes ago. Been sniffing all this propane myself. What's going on, Big Bobby? Says, what's up, Ranger? What's going on, big guy? Just chilling, just chilling, talking the game, that kind of stuff. So what we do here at RSG, we just hang out and interact with you guys, have some conversations, just hang out like we always do. It's like we're just sitting around the campfire, drinking some beers, talking about the game. No, I don't really, Snitchy. I really don't. You should have fixed that, and if you didn't, that's just the fact that you said that, I'll rage on the fact that you just said that. So, no, sir, I do not want to rage about your mods again. Let's get that shit out of here, Snitchy Boochies. Snitchy Boochies, what are you thinking? Gaff P, there's my friend. We've got the Waves, we've got the Pickles. So he's got Waves for everybody saying hello. Then he's giving out Pickles to everybody. Pickles in the hand for everybody. Nice, big, fat, juicy, delicious pickle. And then, of course, these sacrificial donuts and buttermilk fluffy pancakes to the goddess Ouchie Dumpling, for she may grace us with her presence one day. We don't even need her to play the game. We just want her in the chat. Just to say, hey, everybody. How can you not love Ouchie Dumpling? She's beautiful. She's a mom. She's incredible. She's a goddess. And she loves donuts and buttermilk fluffy pancakes. So we try to entice her with that. And that we don't want her wrath either. So that would not be good. Bobby says, is it just me or the Galactic Challenge level impossible? No, we've been talking about that in Nausea for the last 30 minutes there, Bobby. Yeah, it's nigh in there. It can be done. Okay, so you can beat it. You just can't get the full thing because troopers ain't... Oh, God. What a nightmare. Ugh, so bad. It's like, bleh. I'd rather eat broccoli. And you guys know how much I hate broccoli. Not a big friend of broccoli. I'd rather do that than have to dick around with this challenge anymore. I really just looked at it yesterday. I was like, nope, done. Got what I got, and I'm like happy with it. I have no problem. Be like, yep, that's cool. It's cool. I'm good. I'm good, yo. I need to do any more else. All right. Hopefully it's Ninth Sister Relic today. We're gonna go for it. I have to wait till the top of the hour. So yeah. So get your questions in. Anything you want to ask, feel free. You want a mini Ross review, put that in there as well. Just follow the format that Muggsy put in there from earlier. Scroll up a little bit. Follow that. You should be fine. And we'll get a gainer at you. Not you, Snoochies. I don't want to see your modness. Madness. See what I did there? I don't want to see that. Yeah, I mean, some people love broccoli, and don't get me wrong, I love me some veggies, but I don't like broccoli. Yeah, I don't like Brussels sprouts either. I hate both. Yeah, cauliflower, broccoli, Brussels sprouts just never worked for me, which is crazy because I really eat a lot of vegetables. So I do love me a good salad. So love onions, love mushrooms, love all kinds of stuff, but it just doesn't taste right. But everybody's taste buds are different, and I've learned that in my time on this planet. Is that it's not that they're bad. It's just that it doesn't taste right to certain people. Like liver just doesn't taste right for me. I don't care. Like you can cook it however you want. It just will never taste right to me. It just doesn't work. Now, some people swear by it and love it, and I'm like, good for you. But then they don't like stuff that I like. So, there's a lot of people I know that, you guys know I'm a hot sauce, hot fiend. But there's a lot of people just not even remotely interested. Not only do they hate the sensation, but it just doesn't taste right. For me, it's like, oh, this tastes great. Next Relic 9 for DJ Scrimmy. Well, we can go take a look at it there for you, DJ Scrimmy. This ought to be interesting. Relic 9, you say. Relic 9? Vegetables are graded by how well they go on pizza. I don't know about that. I mean, Hey, Michael W. Huntington the Third, Majesty Secret Service Gaming Services. Sprouts over trees every day and twice on Sundays. Ah, there you go. Hey, Michael. Say hello to Swery and Dunstan daughter. Good to have you. If you guys don't know, Mike Hunt is a good friend of ours, longtime viewer, content creator. Not so much in these days, but still in my guild, hanging out. We love you, Mike. I don't really want to do Relic 9. I'm thinking SLKR. SLKR is not the one you want to Relic 9. That's off the board too. You don't want to do PL, I'm fine, but you ain't doing SLKR. Yeah, there are Brussels sprouts, but it's just no matter how they've been prepared. I've tried them multiple times, and you know me, I'll try anything, but it's just never tasted right to me. Okay, what can we do here? All right. Let's take a look here. What's good friend is asking me what's good on offense on a Relic 8 Ray. If you're talking modding or anything 11K or higher is good. So on a Relic 8, anything 11K or better is okay. Yeah, no. No, he's fine where he's at. Who could be Relic 9? I like Jedi Master. No, I thought that was General Kenobi. I do. Oh, you already have General Kenobi. Kylo's not a bad one. Ship. I also like Bosk. Where's your Bosky? He's Relic 8. I just did mine to Relic 9. So I put my money where my mouth is. Yeah, anything 11K is fine. 12K is even better. TJ Scream is right. Yeah, on Ray. So anything between there is good. Sorry, I responded to our friend asking me a question. Well, I guess we're all talking food now with Brussels sprouts. Stop it. GK, I'll look at him here in a second, buddy. I'm just trying to figure out which one we want to Relic 9. I like Kylo Ren. I do like me General Kenobi. You did. I do like Bosk. I don't know if you have the Inquisitors up and running. I'll tell you one that's really goddamn good is Ninth Sister. When you get her up and running, I'm definitely one I'll be thinking about. She's really good. Who was the other one that you know what? Clayton the Mad Chad lad that he is just took Relic 9 on Darth Malak. My god, that dude's stats shot up. He is absolutely gross. Yeah, Napju. Welcome to Vegetable Talk with Ranger J 1999. Not Wampa Alpha Mega. I think Relic 8 on him is fine. Relic 7, 8 is fine on him. He doesn't really gain that much from Relic 9. I think he works fine. I think it's a waste of a Relic 9. He's an attacker. Doesn't gain that much. Check your GK and protection. Oh, I will do that. Apologies. Let me go look here. All right. General Kenobi. Well modded. Yeah, look at that. 186,000, 105,000. That's a beefy GK. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah, Relic 8 on WAP is the highest you want to go. I mean, mine's Relic 7. You guys are seeing how much success I've had with him. So, I do like Crew. I do like, yeah. Crew's a good one. Boss is a good one. Yeah. I like those. I mean, Piet is good. I know you don't want to do it, but it does make a difference in the fleet, dude. Just telling you, man. I know you don't want to do it, but facts are facts. But outside of that, those two are pretty good. Rogar's not bad. I mean, he's a tank. Yeah, those are some ones you could do. I like those couple choices there for Relic 9. I mainly try to focus on tank in or tank switch ships. That's always really good for fleet. I mean, it's Relic 8. If he's cool not having it, so yeah. So Crew, Malik, and Boss. Yeah, I think those are the three ones I would look at. Scrimp. You don't want to do Piet. That's totally fine with me. Jeff P says I'm talking food. Line here with gastroenteritis. So no matter how tempting delicious the food sounds, my stomach doesn't want any. Well, Gav P, that's not good. Damn, brother. We all have our aches and pains and ailments. You guys know that my allergies are awful. It was really bad yesterday. I woke up and just had a sneezing fit, and it just especially being outside as much as I have been, get done, and then my eyes are all watering, my nose. You guys see me constantly always scratching my nose. We all have our ailments, brother, but that's a cruddy one. Yeah, that's true. There, Scrim. I said you know your count better, so yeah. Saving Relic 9 for Malgus. I mean, those are all ones nice, but my next Relic 9 is going on Malgus. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I do like Ninth Sister though. She is really beefy and really fantastic with the Relic 9, almost damn near unkillable. Uh, but yeah, of course Malgus. Malgus is going to be a game changer. And I've been thinking about this. I'm really Malgus, Revan, Basti, Marauder. Malik will stay with my C. That just gets me a nice tank for C, so they can't use their stuff. And having Malgus for the Darth Revan team is going to be great. But we still got two more conquests to do there. And yee. The engineer question: my guild is just over 300 million GP. We still can't get droid brains from TW. Can one find them elsewhere in the game? No. Other than packs? No. I'm not aware of any. Other than packs, when those become available. I'm pretty positive. And you can click on them. I mean, they can tell you where you can find them. But, I mean, if we go to Droid Brains, here, I'm just doing this real quick. I'll typically, if there's a pack or something associated, I always check this. So I'll go here and I'll look, like, say, who can go Relic 9? Like, Schmader. Lord Schmader. But it'll tell you, like, where, I just do this. And it's like, okay, there's the Senator's Relic bundle. I could get that. Not going to get that, but you can get that. It's for $49.99. It's got all the other pieces, but yeah. Littleson 3, even at Relic 7, Ninth Sister is solid. Mine held versus 2 Ray Ultimates and 2 Whirlwinds before finally going down. Yeah, she's a beefy girl. She can handle her business. Yeah, you'll be fine, Gappy. It just sucks. Yeah, Lord Vader and Royal Guard. Oh, yeah, that's a nice combination. She works really well with Lord Schmader. Charlie Knives says, first order, do you think they will add Relic 9 and other game modes eventually, like when we get close to Relic 10? I don't know. They didn't really do much for Relic 8, so I ain't going to hold my breath on that one there, Charlie. That's not a bad way to spend the day there, Gappy. If you got to be in bed watching a bunch of Marvel movies, it's not a bad call. It's not a bad call at all. I kind of like that. No, I don't think they will anytime soon. They're just not their trend. I mean, I wish they would. It's driving people absolutely bonkers. But, I don't know. The engineer question: if next GL needs Relic 9 characters, then a lot of players won't be able to get that GL. Do you think Relic 9 will be needed? Of course it is. Just like they did Relic 8. There'll be 2 characters Relic 9 that you'll need. Which is not going to change the fact that I'm still taking Darth Malgus to Relic 9. So I may be a little delayed on getting the next GL, but oh well, it's Darth Malgus for Christ's sakes. And he's really goddamn good. And he's a tank. We'll see. I mean, typically, like, they did that for GK and Schmader, where they increased the relics, to, what was it? GMK was 2, Vader was 3, something like that. So there'll be like 2 or 3 needed for the next GL. I would not shock me in the slightest. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they're going to push the envelope on trying to make you, decide. If you want the GL, you're going to have to invest, and you probably have to invest some money if you want it sooner rather than later. Now, that's if you want it sooner rather than later. You don't have to invest, but it's going to take you a longer time to get it. Yeah, Lord Vader was 4 Relic 8s. I just off the top of my head. Thank you for the correction there, Charlie. But it wouldn't shock me in the slightest, man. It would not shock me to see that many relics, which is a shame. Mike lost weight and then he says he gained a bat. Nah, I know. Andrew says, yeah, but I got the Relic 8 mats from Conquest. Hope they add droid brains to Conquest. You'd like to see them do that, but yeah. Yeah, I forgot about Arc Trooper. That was the one I forgot about. Yeah. Are the GAC leaderboards messed up? I have no bloody idea, man. I mean, it says I'm unranked, and then I go in here and I'm ranked, and you see I'm in the top 500 and 484. I have no idea on this crap. Sir Loki's number 11. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you guys. I have no idea. I have no idea when it comes to this stuff. I just go in there and fight who I fight. I'm not too bent up about that. Which is all. I mean, it's just being the tops 500. That's all I care about at this point. Sure. Not sorted by skill grading. Oh, yeah. Uggy D, now that we found love. Question: if we get Vitiate and Revan reborn as next GLs, would you like their ultimates to be due? And what names would you like to see for their true abilities? I mean, Vitiate is just a planet killer where he just sucks the life out of everything. That would be kind of cool. I don't know what they would want to call that. Revan, I like to see him do. I remember in the Old Republic he could do this thing called Force Storm or something, where he basically does a swirl and it would launch debris and stuff at people and just knock your ass against the wall. That would be kind of cool. And they will probably take a lot of stuff from the games and stuff for True Revan and Vitiate from the Old Republic. They had some really cool animation stuff. Vitiate, not so much. He was, he could do a lot of stuff, so it would be interesting. Yeah, Lord Vader was not a nice farm. No. I had a better ranking than a guild member, but he has a higher skill rating. Well, we'll see. That's a good point there, Clayton. He says the leaderboard is all messy until everyone joins, so it will level off after the lock-in period ends. That's true. That could be the reason why. Good observation there, my friend. We already had that. Now let's select the force from our planet 2. Yeah. But, like, Nihilus is force drains. Vitiate life drains. Big difference. Like, Vitiate just, like, in the game, like, a whole planet died just to keep him alive. I mean, literally, all living material, matter, everything was just, that planet was dead instantly because of old Vitiate. So, oh, wait, I hear something in the, oh, shit. Look, everybody, it's Grande. Great, it's Grande. Happy times.
Happy time.
Hi, Grande.
Hi, Ranger.
Have you come to derail the screen again? Have you come to derail the stream again, I mean?
I guess.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's why you join in. You're just like, I'm not here to talk Star Wars. I'm just here to blah, blah.
I'm just here to blah.
Yeah.
Diarrhea of the mouth.
Yeah, that's the old Grande Patron.
That's it, man. That's it. That's what I'm good for.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there, guys. You guys ask me a question. Let's throw it out there. You guys come up with something cool then. Vitiate could do a lot of stuff. I mean, he could do a thing where he takes over someone, takes over their body and soul against your team, and then makes them hit you. I don't know. He can do all kinds of crazy stuff. Sith sorcery. It's very unnatural, so you guys can do all kinds of crazy stuff with this. It is true. I did say his name 3 times prior. That's why Grande showed up, and there it is. Yeah, he appeared. So, all right, Grande, let's have it. Let's just knock it out of the park right out of immediately. Let's not play games, words of wisdom or jokes. Let's get 1 or 2 in because I don't want to have. I just want to get it out of the way. We can just knock it out. I've got people that want roster reviews. I can't sit there and do mini race for roster reviews if you're in the background trying to do jokies.
Oh, come on. I can do jokes.
Come on, knock out.
I don't really have a joke right now. Just some words are fun to say. Did you know that, Ranger?
Like what?
Like mecca like a high, mecca hiney ho. That's a fun word to say. Mecca like a high, mecca hiney ho. I just think it's a fun word to say, Ranger.
Well, for some, sure.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like I just sit there when I'm sad, trying to go, well, make a blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, I feel better. No, I don't even think about that word. Yeah.
You know, it worked for Pee Wee Herman at Pee Wee's Playhouse.
It's a picture of me without my bike. Good old Pee Wee Herman.
Good old Pee Wee.
People forget about Pee Wee Herman.
Good old Pee Wee.
He was huge in the 80s. He really was.
Did he do like 3 movies, had a TV show?
Yeah, he was till the early 90s. And then, I mean, he was the shit, man. People had Pee Wee stuff all over the Pee Wee's Playhouse and the movies and stuff. I mean, the movies did quite well. It was ridiculous. Yes, I can do Pee Wee. Yes, it's not a hard one to do.
It's not hard.
No.
Yeah.
That's what she said. All right. Let me. You think it's some jokes? And
they got stuff for that. You can, they got a way to fix that if it's not hard.
That's science. Okay. Why you think of some dad jokes there, Grant? I got to do a roster review here, so we got Grant hanging out with us. Okay. Alpha Mega says currently working on GMK, but once finished, not too sure where to take my roster next. Well, let's take a look. You do have Galactic Legend Ray, and you're getting JMK, which I really like. I'm kind of just, you've got Executor, kind of leaning towards C. You do have Star Killer, so you don't have to worry about Star Killer. I think getting your Empire up might actually, let me look here. Let's see, you got Star Schmiller. Yeah, getting your Palpatine a little bit for that team. Palpatine with your Mara Jade. You're going to have to get the Star Killer team up and running. Ideally, we want Visas in there, but you can use Stick Ray or something else. So you need to do some gearing on Visas, and then, I mean, Christ, you can use Barris, GK, Mace, Old Ben. Any of that stuff works really well. So I like that. What are we missing? You have Darth Revan. We have gas. We do not have gas, so we could go for gas. Now, especially with Phase 2, your character should be good about your Separatists. Right after that, go get your gas. Get him up and going. Might be the play. Get your Separatists, work on your Separatists a little bit. Get your gas up and running. So you have the gas 501st, which would be really nice for GAC. Then you can go for C. That might be the play. Gas into C. I kind of like that, actually. But you'll have to work on your Separatists. You're on Phase 4, yeah, you're going to have to do that a little bit. I think that's kind of the play, because you've got the 501st. I think they're farmed, right? Yeah, they're farmed. They just need gear. It's such a good team not to have for GAC. You've got Darth Revan. I mean, I like GMK. I also like getting C. Yeah, your Sith Empire, you can round that out. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot here. I kind of like getting gas, so getting your Separatists up and running, which is not a bad play, right? Get them to where you can go get your gas, and that'll help your Separatists, which would be nice. You know, especially your droids. Still a very solid team. So droids will help your Darkseid TB. It's a team you can use in Conquest. I use it a lot. You can do that. So I like that play into gas. I also like C as your next GL. You've already got Executor, so you can do that and then run out, say, like your Bounty Hunters with Grief and Mando, then your Imperial Troopers. That'll give you quite a few teams. Gas, C, the Bounty Hunters, Imperial Troopers. You know, those teams all around out. Adding Visas Mar into that mix, too. That'll give you some stuff to work on. I think that's kind of the play here, Alpha Omega. I mean, having C on your roster with what you've got with Rey and Kenobi, and then having C, but also having gas. Round up your Bounty Hunters and your Troopers. That'll really help your diversity of your account. I think that's the kind of the play. Grande is making noise. He must have a joke or something.
Oh, no. I'm good. I'm just listening.
Oh, yeah. There you go. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at here. Looks pretty good, dude. Looks pretty good. Just make sure when you do see their alpha mega, because you know the hand Ranger of Ranger J 1999, the Emperor, probably won't come up because we'll look, and if it's not got the right health mods or mods on it, well, you will get synchronized attack, and there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, I like Gas into C. I think that's a nice play. Then round out Bounty Hunters and Troopers. I think that'll be the ways to go there, Alpha. There you go. So there you go. Helping people help themselves in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. That's what we do here at RSG. All right. So we got that taken care of. All right. All right. So we're still doing mini roster reviews. We got Grande hanging out with us. I'm sure he'll interject some dad jokes or words of wisdoms that will make our heads explode in sadness.
That's right.
Oh, boy. So if you want a mini roster review, you guys know the deal. You see how people are doing it. Just put the word question, space, your ally code, and what you want me to look at real quick. We can look at your stuff, and then we'll get you squared away. You don't have to do anything else. If you want to toss a coin in the tip jar, it's linked in the description under Support RSG. You can see there. And you can toss a coin to Ranger because it's a Taco Tuesday. I use that for tip jar for tacos. Taco Tuesday and mini roster review day. And we lost Grande. All right, he appeared and then magically disappeared. We lost Grande. We've lost him. We've lost the clear signal. Someone find him. God damn, whose turn was it to watch Grande in the chat? God damn it. Someone, can we tie a freaking bell on him or something? Jesus. I bet you what happened is he went to go look up dad jokes, and then he clicked the wrong button and then disconnected himself. Thus, no Grande. Or what he could have done is he could have magically changed himself into Infinity.
Hi.
Yeah. You just missed Grande.
I know. I saw. I'm taking his place.
I mean,
Hello, peoples.
How was MegaCon?
MegaCon was a lot of fun. Honestly, so it's one of those things where, you know, if you go out and you try to like do something with the costume at these cosplay things, it's like people ask people with like costumes that they like and stuff to take a picture. So my hope was that somebody would at least ask me for a picture with my costume because I like custom made stuff for Kakazu. And I actually had like 7 people actually like ask me for a picture. So I'm like, this made me happy.
Hey, there you go.
So all of MegaCon was awesome, and then having people ask me for pictures was awesome. So I was very happy.
Well, I bet you were. Apologies. And now you're back, and I'm sure Karma's like, oh no, the vacation's over.
Yes, that was fairly close to her reaction. Actually, the funny part is she was like, I was watching you on Twitch on the TV the entire time. So I was like, okay. So she had Twitch open watching me, and then she's like, I saw you spend $50 on a soda. I'm like, yeah, I know. But that's when in MegaCon, do as the MegaConians.
Yeah, things a little pricey.
That right thing?
It's a little pricey. Wait, things join. What is this, like Join Ranger Day? All of a sudden, I go, Jesus, we're getting all the crew back together. Christ in heaven, what's going on, Thing? I just didn't know his thing was there because he didn't blow my eardrums up, which is shocking.
He's waiting on it.
Okay.
Hi, Gav P. Hi, Skywalker Vader.
He's lurking.
Hello, Ogie.
Thing's lurking. He's there, but he's not there. He's in an extra dimensional portal right now, trying to sneak in. Yeah, I don't think McVenum's going to pop in. That woman works religiously too much. Poor McVenum.
Yeah, and my steampunk group is coming along, so I'm in a happy place right now. It's still a lot of work left to do to like finish my unpacking. Karma, I want to say, is like 95% finished unpacking. Yeah. I am maybe about 40% done unpacking. Right. So I have a lot more to do.
Happy wife, happy life. So that's.
Oh yeah, that's exactly why I'm at 40%.
Yeah.
Because I was getting stuff done around the house. I was putting up stuff and everything.
That's
Keep
right.
her happy.
That's right.
I know how this
You're
works.
learning. You're learning. He's learning.
Yeah, and then since I have my like new address, I have my wish list up and everything.
Again. Yeah, I saw that in the chat. But I'm always looking at chat. I just don't have time to respond because I'm always doing 900,000 things in the background. So, but I'm always in general. I saw that. I was like, oh well. Oh, apologies. Apologies. All right. Well, happy Star Wars week to Finn and Thane, who's Thane's still not speaking. Weird. Usually by now he's like, maybe he's scared Grandi's going to come back. I think Grandi just hit the wrong button. He doesn't realize. He's probably still talking right now, Finn. He just doesn't realize.
So what happens with Grande sometimes, and this is
he's in the boonies.
Yeah,
he's in the boonies.
No, not that. He'll get a call.
Oh,
so
well,
we've had this before when he's in the Discord, and then he gets a call, and then he has to take the call, obviously, and it doesn't give you time to actually tell people in Discord or wherever you are, fine. I need to drop. So, yeah. So that's my guess is that's what's happened.
Is Thane there? I guess Thane's just listening today.
He's there in spirit.
Thane, are you there? Respond. What is Thane?
It's the haint. It's a haint. You have to treat him like a haint.
Thane the haint.
Yeah, I'm here.
Well,
see?
Why you gotta say it like that, man? You sound like
as soon as you treat him like a haint, he's here.
Yeah. All
Hello,
right.
haint of
Spooky
of
McPooky. Thane.
Thane, give us a sign.
He said hello. He says,
give us a sign, Thane.
Maybe he just woke up. Maybe he needs some coffee.
Wait, what happened?
Well, you're not. We've been. Oh my god, dude. We're like asking you questions and stuff. And you're just like.
That's about right. Mm-hmm.
Did you just wake up, man? AKA Thane.
Kind of.
Oh, it sounds like it. Yeah. Jesus.
Nothing speaks to a very busy day like waking up and the first thing you do is jump on the RSG one stream.
Well, we'll let Thane wake up. Thane, when you're ready, dude. When you slap some water on your face and got some coffee.
Good morning, Thane.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning there, T-Laddie. Okay. Jesus.
He doesn't have the energy yet.
He's like, screw Ranger, hippie. And I can't blame him. All right,
Good
Charlie.
morning to you guys. What's new?
Yeah, why you sound like Kylo Ren? Hey, everybody, Thane here. I have a 12
he's on like a 8-minute lag for everything. Thane.
Charlie Knife, will you be doing a watch party for Kenobi? I'm excited for Friday. Yes, I will. I am going to be doing a watch party all day, pretty much, for Kenobi. I may do a quick lunch stream that day, but I'm thinking...
Wait, Kenobi's this week?
Yes, it's Star Wars week, buddy. Let it sink in.
He's responding to a comment about Kenobi made 5 minutes ago, so we have to wait for this whole conversation to catch up.
Someone's asking about the $15.99 crystal pack. It's actually not that bad because you do get energy. And yeah, you get some stuff out of it. I actually kind of like that pack. That's a pretty decent pack. And it's a little bit of gambling, but the energy alone for $1,599 plus everything else, that's not bad. It's Friday. They moved it to Friday. It's the 27th. But you get episode 1 and 2. And I know a lot of you don't have Disney Plus where you're at, or just don't have it. Period. I will be showing it all day. It's Kenobi, for Christ's sake. So I'll be running those episodes back to back all day in the it'll be in the live streaming chat channel in Discord. So we'll definitely make sure everybody has that. Although I'm going to be kind of torn there, Finn, because Celebration will be happy. I'll be watching Celebration too. So I'll have that on the background. I'll be on my phone like Celebration. So we'll get you all hooked up, and then yeah, it's Star Wars weekend, man. It's definitely Star Wars weekend.
Hey, Ranger, have you done that one thing I asked you?
I don't know. You just spoke for the first, and he disappeared. He asked me if I did the one thing. I don't even know what he means. What is happening today?
I mean,
what was done the one thing? I don't know what that means. Which one thing?
I don't know. That sounds like Thane.
There's lots of things. I've been working my ass off. I don't
know. This all seems.
Hopefully he comes back because I need some clarification. What do you mean? What? What the hell does that mean? Why? Oh God, Jesus. Well, hopefully we get Did the one thing that's
Okay,
kind of
okay,
generalized.
no, we're gonna have fun with this. Everyone in chat, guess what you think the one thing Thane asked Ranger to do was.
I guess, right?
Just take guesses. Just take guesses. I want to see what people come up with. What do people think is the one thing that Thane asked Ranger to do? So I am very curious. What else 73? Is he talking about the first thing or the second thing? It is the one thing. It is the one thing. The one thing to rule them all. Nabju thinks he asked you to do the nasty. I mean, it's not likely, but it is a possibility.
I mean,
it's not likely though. Ogie is saying Relic 9 your cup. I mean, that's also a possibility.
That could be a
not
thing.
very likely. Punch Finn for refusing to bring back Marbles Monday. That is high on the list. I would say that is definitely high on the list.
I don't remember that being asked.
Although
but okay.
Thane has never been much into Marbles Monday.
No,
so,
he really hasn't. No.
So that that would be accurate for some people, but probably not Thane. Try sprouts with bacon and onions. Ooh, that's good. I love Brussels sprouts. Anything with Brussels sprouts, then you cook it in like the bacon fat with like pieces of bacon, and then you can add whatever the hell you want. It is pretty awesome. What else? 73. The one first thing or the one second thing? You know Thane too well. What else? Does it have to do with the pickle stroking? That is also possible, Jay Smitty. That is definitely a possibility.
Well, Relic 7 on Barris, I mean, first, he did have me Relic Barris, and I took her to Relic 5, but I mean, I don't know if that was the thing he's talking about, because there's so many multiple things that he's always asking me to do. I mean, we're getting Inquisitor squared away. I took a bunch of relics and stuff on characters. I've got a Relic 9 boss now. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I've done with my account since the last time Thane asked me to do the thing of many things. I've gone cross-eyed for Christ's sakes.
Mac is saying donate a kidney.
No, I don't think that was. Yeah, no.
I don't think that's something Thane would ask. I don't think Thane cares about Ranger's kidney.
No.
He in fact tries to get him to drink more, which is probably destroying his kidney.
Yeah,
so
probably.
it's. I don't think that one is correct.
Well,
Gab P learned to play Somewhere Over the Rainbow on the ukulele.
That's a Finn thing, not me.
Yeah, that's definitely more for me.
I don't think it was learning to speak Esperanto. No, I don't think that's
that's also a possibility, but lower on the list.
No, I don't think singing one thing by no, that's not it.
What's the one thing, Marie? I probably know it, but I don't recognize the name for some reason. Let's see.
I don't think that's it.
And then rethink. Hey, I am a lover of all foods, pretty much. I'm just saying.
Oh, I love too. All just food. Brussels sprouts just don't taste right to me. That and liver.
Oh, see, I love Brussels sprouts. But I'll tell you, the foods that I don't like, celery is one.
Really? I love celery.
Yeah, it has too strong of like that weird, like it has a celery taste, obviously, but it's too strong for me. I can't handle that.
That's what I said. As I said, everybody's taste buds is
onions
really,
that are not cooked.
Onions.
Raw onions, I can't do.
Yeah,
you like cook them or grill them or something, I am fine. But you give me a raw onion like
them
pieces.
on a hot dog. Love them on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I can't do that. And then the other thing is black olives. I love Kalamata. I love green olives. Black olives to me, for whatever reason, taste like rubber, and I can't handle it. So those are like the three things that I would put on the list of things that I really can't have. Cilantro is another thing where I'll eat it as long as it's in like smaller pieces. If you bite into a piece of cilantro, I can't do it. So it's like little things like that. But yeah. And then protect him from Poby. No. Thane does not care if Poby is going to SKA me or him. I don't think he particularly cares either way. Just saying. Finn asked Ranger to play the ukulele. No, I didn't ask Ranger to play the ukulele.
No.
Sing Desperado. I mean, that's Ranger could probably do that.
I could. So, I mean, it's Don Henley. I mean,
learn the main song from Moulin Rouge so you can do a duet with Thane on stream. I mean, Thane's not going to sing, so that would also be more of a request by Finn at that point.
Yeah.
Gappy, bake him a cake and send it to him in the post. I'm guessing a Bakewell tart. That would be more Kitty Yoda. That would definitely be more Kitty Yoda. As soon as you include cake, that's a Kitty Yoda thing. Onion on chili and celery with blue cheese. So celery I can have if it's smothered in peanut butter. You smother a stalk of celery with peanut butter, I will eat it. But that's more because of peanut butter. Grow wings and fly. That is definitely something Thane may ask Ranger to do.
I don't think so. I
don't think that's what it was, but I think he would potentially ask you to do that. So Of the choices so far, that one and maybe the Esperanto are the closest things. I'm just throwing that out there. That one thing we do every day, take over the world.
That's right, Pinky. It's Ranger and the Thane. It's Ranger and the Thane. One is idiot, the other is insane. Ding, 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 ding. Yes, I'm taking Ninth Sister Relic 5 as is tradition here. And then we'll be done. I need more of those. Jesus. It's always more. It's always more. More this, more that. It's always more salvage.
I'm definitely amused by what everyone thinks, though. I'm listening now to the One Thing by Amri. I'm trying to make sure I know what this song is.
Well,
I don't know the. At least I don't know it by title. So I'm trying to see what song this is.
Man, I really don't care. I just need a few of these. That should be plenty. I'm too being lazy today. What else? Anthony, question: are you and Thing going to discuss any 3v3 strategy? Well, I don't know if he had time, but I mean, our strategy is staying the same, and we haven't really changed much. I mean, the plan. I mean, I'm 5-1. So I mean, things are going well in GAC 3v3. We'll see. I mean, what do you think if the song Finn? That's my tune. Well, there you go.
You know, I recognize the song. I will actually say, I thought that was Beyonce. I've heard this song before, and I had thought that was actually a Beyonce song. I did not know who actually sang it. So it is interesting. I actually like the song.
Oh, there you go.
I like that song. And then now that I have heard it, I know I've heard it before. It's just, yeah, I didn't realize it was by Amory. I've never heard of her before. I honestly just heard it and thought it was Beyonce.
Oh, there you go. Jason Smith says it's probably buying some random pack to spend Rangers money. Yeah, that's tradition, which is hard because they usually don't have any. Take urban dance lessons so he can show Gom how to really do the worm. I can actually do the worm. I just.
So wait. I want to make sure I understand what the request is. So is the request, Gap P, that Ranger potentially on stream take dance lessons from Urban Blaster to learn how to do the worm?
No, it's urban
because
dance.
I think no, it's urban dance lessons. Urban Blaster teaching dance lessons.
That's not
I think
what that
would
means.
be a fantastic idea.
You damn well know that's
I think
not
that
what
would be a fantastic idea.
I think that's a horrible
Urban Blaster,
idea.
Everyone's bestest buddy in the whole freaking galaxy, teaching Ranger dance lessons and how to do the worm.
No, me and Urban will just drink some beer and eat some poutine. That's all I'm going to do with Urban.
I think Urban Blaster dance lessons would be fantastic.
I can do the worm and stuff, but I have to be very careful because I'm in my back. So that
see, you worry about the back, and then Gom worries about the front.
God, oh, he really loves smashing that baby maker, man. I tell you. Oh, that's what you think Thing's asking. That could be a thing. Yeah, it's his tradition. So,
I mean, you can still ask. I'm asking now. Ranger should. I'm asking Ranger to take dance lessons from Urban Blaster to learn how to do the worm.
Well, I don't need to. One and two, no. All right.
It's called. It has a name. What else? 73. It's called the seizure fish. We have named it. It is called the seizure fish.
What a Will wants. That one meme I think Team Money did of him. The whale one. Jesus. I don't know if I still have that one. God almighty. That was so ridiculous.
What, the GIF? I think that was actually Loki that did it.
Was it Loki or Team Money? I thought one of the. It's been so long.
I can't remember. I thought it was Loki.
Could have been Loki. Yeah. I thought it was Team Money, but who knows at this point? Who knows? All right, keep your questions coming in. Keep your requests for mini Ross reviews. It's a Taco Tuesday. We're celebrating tacos by doing mini roster reviews. So if you need some help with your roster, put your ally code in. We'll get you squared away. I hope I didn't miss any. No, I think we're good. Did we do that one? We did do that one. Okay.
We make no promises on that, Navju. Plus, how long do you need to take coffee? So here's my suggestion. Open this on your phone and then take it with you to
that's
go
what I
get
do.
coffee.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm just saying, it's not like, and you don't have to put your like phone in the coffee, so it's not going to get damaged along the process. So I don't think there should be anything preventing you from getting coffee and listening at the same time.
I don't think so. No, I'm not an expert though, but you know.
The interpretation of the triple mollywop. The triple molly worm. That is the Urban Blaster dance. That's what it is. Urban will need to teach Gom how to do the triple molly worm.
And if no dance and no friends of mine.
I think that would be pretty awesome.
All right, Gom, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take that big stick, and you're going to beat yourself on the head and make the blood flow. Then try to stay conscious. That's called the triple mollywop. Charlie says, damn, I just did a TV battle and got 1,000 get one and only needed 800 to get the last 5 plaque shards. So I spent 600 crystals to refresh and then spent like 500 batch to get the Gear 12 Malik. Yeah. Welcome to the Gear Crunch and Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. You just saw me. I just tried to get the last 2 pieces and did that one roll and got none. So I was like, you know what, screw it. I'll just use my crystals because I'll get more crystals. It's just as is tradition.
All right. Well,
it is worth. It is worth
bothering me.
Is
so
it all right, Finn? Get out of here. Go unpack and do work.
Just
stuff.
Remember, Ranger. Just remember. Do that one thing that Thane told you to do.
I guess
that
I don't know what that
important
means.
Thing. Whatever it is, do that.
I'm sure
thing.
I didn't do it. He'll be angry and I won't. I'm like, shut up. So there we go. All right. Well, we had all kinds of celebrity RSGers coming in today. Finn dropped in. Grande dropped in. Thane. Undead dropped in. I think Thane didn't get his daily dose of vampire blood the way he was sounding. Blah, I just woke up. I need some sustenance. Blah, blah. Charlie, you ask good questions. I don't have good response. I mean, Carbantes are just what it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. All right, now that we've gotten Grande and Finn, and I hope Thane comes back. It sounded like he was just waking up, man. I know he's been super busy with work and school and stuff. And Loki's been super busy with work, and Finn's doing work, and Grande's Grande. So it's nice to have those guys pop in when they can. That being said, there's only so much I can take of Finn and Grande. Thane's fine. We just fight like an old married couple, but oh boy. Gappy says, the one thing was to listen to him when he asked you to do something. I mean, I do the best I can. Jesus. Oh, Charlie, you just saw. Yeah, I just went through that with Ninth Sister. So I'm with you on that, home slice. I'm with you on that. So Ninth Sister's done. I am going to slice her mods up to 60 because, I mean, the more health and protection, I mean, the better, right? Get all these, get all those stats up and running. Make her a little beefy. Yeah, not too shabby. We'll get Ninth Sister squared away. I got to finish up Idenverse, Versio first. So we'll get her up and running. I just want to get all this extra potency on her. Her potency is starting to climb, but I've got to get more on there. It's only at 113%, and I've got some more percentages here that I can hit that'll bump it up over 120. So that's the dream. Get her nice and potency-y. All right, if you guys want to meet a roster review, you guys know we're just chilling here, hanging out. If you want to ask a question, you can put that in chat, see what you want to say. We're just interacting, chilling. So if you want to do that, feel free. If you have a question that you want to ask that's not a roster review, mini roster review question, you can do that. If you want a mini roster review, again, just put your word question space, your ally code, and then what you want me to look at, and we'll do it. And you don't have to do anything else. Want to throw a tip in the tip jar for Taco Tuesday? You can. If not, doesn't matter. I'm still going to look at your stuff and give you the best advice I can. I think CG makes this ring much worse when you're close to achieving something like getting a character to so star so you don't get and spend money for crystals. Oh, yeah. Come on, Charlie. I mean, I wouldn't doubt that at all. Is it just me, says Gappy, or whenever someone says Ninth Sister, I hear Ninth Sister. Yeah. Maybe we call her Ninth Swister and then the Ninth Sisters. Yeah. RNG is a fickle mistress. She, On a whim, does what she wants, not what we want her to do. Oh yeah, autocorrect. I got what you were saying there, Charlie. You're good there, Charlie K. You are good. I said it's Tuesday. There is not much going on, so I'm just chilling with you guys today, and then I'm gonna go get said tacos. See how many tacos I can get with the tip jar, and life will be good. Actually, I have kind of a little bit of a chill day. I don't have as much going on, which is kind of nice. I say that means I got to do some laundry done and some other things, but I may just take a chill day because, man, I have been going 100 miles an hour. I was going 100 miles an hour yesterday. It was a lot of stuff going on. And I know starting Wednesday on, with this being Star Wars week, we're going to be busy. I'm waiting to see if there's any announcements today. I think they're going to wait till this weekend for some announcements. I don't think we're going to get much today in announcements. It's the other thing we do on Tuesdays, so as we look to see if there's any announcements on the forums or game updates or anything like that. So we'll see. We'll see if there's anything in the news. So I just chill out with you guys, do mini roster reviews, and kind of hang out. So, but we'll see. Ray says, I climbed so high in 5v5 GSC, and now I'm 0-6 and 3v3. Boo! No crystals all this season. Well, you're getting crystals, just not good crystals. I mean, I feel you on that one, brother. Troy says, I just started building Shock T clones for my guild. Very nice. What else is maybe tomorrow they can add more Inquisitors to nodes. Yeah, I think we're going to get 8th Brother. Definitely we're getting 8th Brother this week. Because June's just right around the corner. Gappy question, has anyone tried Finalizer in Darkside GOTV fleets, or any news on it being effective or not? I have not. Let me go look here. We just started phase 3, I believe. Let me go look here real quick. Oh, we're still in donation phase. I can donate. I can do that. I don't want to. Who needs what? What am I not going to use here? You know. Ew. Well, if I'm going to show that, I can't really do that. You know what? I can get away with not having Ebon Hawk there. Well, where's this one? So, you know, who's closest that needs an Ebon Hawk? You know. Who needs an Ebon Hawk? Do you need an Ebon Hawk? Do you need one? Do you need one, buddy? I can do that. We'll save this for that fleet. I was going to donate that one too, but you know what? I could try that, so I'll give up my Ebon Hawk. I don't really need it. Yeah, so we gave up the Ebon Hawk. Really don't need the Sith Bomber. Yeah, I can get away with. Am I going to need that? Let me see. 2 fleets. I've got Malevolence. I've got the Executor. Yeah, we can get that one up too. We'll get that one up too. Well, I would show it to you, but yeah. Okay, so we'll wait. I'll see if I can get that in here. Oh, well, Hawthorne, my man, says I used it and it worked fine. Very nice. Very nice. Roy Edwards, there you go. Once we look at some of his stuff, we'll do that in a second. Yeah, I couldn't use Ebon Hawk anyway, so that's fine. I gave it up. I'm back, says Resume Entertainment. Oh. Well, that's what we do here. Oh, we're about to have the Sith Raid. Do I really want to try the Sith Raid, guys? Do you guys want me to try the Sith Raid? Oh, there's 36 minutes left. Oh, we can't start that for another 36 minutes? Yeah, it's not ready. Starts in 36 minutes, so we got plenty of time to do Roy Edwards. Okay, let's look at our boy Roy Edwards. Mahomes, man. Hey, look at Mahomes. He says, I already know my farms. SK Inquisitor can't farm. Could you peek at a handful of my characters and rip my incomplete moddings? Oh, well, sure. Apologies. Let's sort this by speed. Let's do some. Well, first of all, I'm going to look at Sith Eternal. All right. Okay, that one works. Okay. How's Tonight Revan faster than Darth Revan? And why is this a thing? Why is there offense on him? Why is he 308? Why is Darth Revan so slow? I don't understand this. I do understand. I'm just giving you a hard time. Jedi Revan, what is his speed? 321. Well, we definitely need to work on some speed mods, my friend. Commander Soka. Yeah, some of your at 8 million, little lacking on the speed mods. First observation. Probably making your life a little bit miserable there. I think we've talked about this before, Roy. You just need to farm a shit ton of speed mods. Kylo looks great. What's his damage? Oh yeah, totally fine. So yeah, it's not. It's the modding looks good. Let's see Jedi Master. I don't need to look at Kenobi. Okay, no. On a GL, no. I'm fine with this mod. I don't know. Maybe you want to put another either health. Go health set here. Even if you lose some speed. I don't care about his speed. I mean, health and protection is fine, but at least get some more health and protection on these two mods. I mean, having that fast a look is fine, but I mean, you're missing out on the bonus. Speed on Cat is, let's see, 354, so she's fine. No problems there. There is a big drop off though once we start looking at this. Hermit Yoda, why is Hermit Yoda so fast? And mismatch mods. We gotta, okay, this doesn't work, dude. Okay, this is driving me nuts. This is gonna drive me absolutely nuts. Oh god. Yeah, go full potency or go full health on that Jedi Master Luke. Yoda, I don't know what this is. This is a total waste of mods. This is a total waste of a health mod set. On the triangle, the tenacity set. What is this mod here? I mean, first of all, Yoda doesn't need to be that fast. Second of all, these mods are too mismatched. You're killing me here. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. This. Why? Oh God. We oh boy. Okay, we are really killing ourselves here with our modding. This doesn't work. Look at this, another speed set. This is a waste of speed on a speed set. This no. What's your stats? Low protection and you have no damage, so your gas is pretty much not doing anything right now. Go offense with protection primaries and maybe an arrow. Not worried about his speed. This needs to be redone. Yeah, I definitely need to remod your stuff here, dude. This is, yeah. So here's the problem with mismatch mods. Speed is important, but when you have like a set like this, right? You've got a speed arrow that you could use on somebody else that needs speed that you can complete a set, right? And these other characters that have these mods that are just mismatched, you're killing yourself on sets here. The health and the potency, if you were to move it actually on a character that had the same thing, I mean, put this on, you know, somebody that needs potency, because it's got potency secondary. It's part of a potency set. And same thing with the health. You know, this could go on someone else. I know speed's important, but you know, Darth Revan, if he's like 310 to 315, still does quite good. That's where mine's at, but I've got a complete set on him. I mean, your GLs are your GLs are modded quite well, other than Jedi Master Luke. Jedi Master Luke needs to be done. You're trying to get him 100 relic 8 over 100k health and protection. Now the other stat is potency, but you don't even have a potency set on here, or a potency, you know, anything. So he has no potency. So when he does his AOE, he's not doing a damn thing. So, I mean, that's killing you right there. So, ideally, what you want on Jedi Master Luke, 100,000 health, 100,000 protection, fine. Don't worry about his speed. And we want to get his potency above 90%. That's the key stats on Jedi Master Luke. You can do that. I'm okay if you use a speed set, but you want to hit those certain numbers, and you need a complete set here on him. That's just a waste of mods. I'm fine with Kylo, and I'm very fine with Sith Eternals. Soka's fine. So, I mean, you have a pretty damn good idea of like what you're like. See here, this Malik mod. This is ridiculous. No. First of all, okay, protection's great, speed's okay, tenacity's down the toilet, but none of this matches. It's you've got a speed mod here that can go on someone else. Malik doesn't need to be that fast. You can make him tenacious and just have tons of protection and tenacity. We definitely need to do some remodding here. This is, boy. The crazy thing is, Roy, you have some fantastic mods here. You really do. But they're being wasted by not being complete sets or on characters that I would probably move them to. I mean, like this one, crit chance, but you've got a tenacity, so you're not taking advantage of the actual set, so he's not doing as much damage because you don't have a tenacity and a crit chance. I mean, I love the triangle, but I mean, the circle, it's like, this doesn't do anything. I mean, just put another crit chance there. I mean, yeah, you want him fast, but I mean, if he's not doing any damage because you're not taking advantage of the bonuses for damage, then, you know, you're just killing yourself. You're making your life a little bit too hard here, Roy. If I was to guess, I would say this was Hot Utils that did this, which is fine. I like Hot Utils to a point. You use it, but I think there's a thing where you can set where it says matching sets. So if you want speed set and then a matching set, you can set that dynamic in Hot Utils. I don't use it, but I've seen it done. May want to rethink that. I'm okay with some of this modding, but some of this modding, man, is killing you, dude. It is absolutely killing you. And Kiet just needs to be sliced. He looks pretty good, actually. So there's some actually good stuff here, but there's also some stuff here I'm just like, oh no. It's really, it's hurting you more than it's helping you because it's not taking advantage of these really fantastic mods. You know, so yeah, I agree with Han. You know, and there's some characters, you know, you just know tenacity, like on Chewie. Like, this does not work for me. This does nothing. Chewie has no tenacity. He's pretty much, I mean, nothing. Just go full tenacity, health, protection, offense secondaries with him. Take this shit off. I mean, you look at this again. Hot Utils screwed you here because. One, he doesn't need an offense set. Two, there's a potency mod here. Look at that. 19 speed. That can go on someone who got a crit damage one that could go on somebody. I mean, these mods could go all over to different characters and stuff. Yeah, it's really hurting you, dude. This is really hurting you. And this is what I do, dude. I mean, when you get to this level, same level that we're at there, Roy, is take a moment. If you want to do Hot Heals, that's fine. But I mean, this is the way I do mods. I go, first of all, speed. Who the characters that I need speed on outside of GLs, because they're always going to be your fastest, right? And just go down the line. Who's going to be the ones that are the key characters that I need speed on? And then what extra set do I want to put on them? Like you had your Commander Soka there, Roy. And she was really good. I've got the same thing. So that's perfectly fine. And mine is 362. You know, yours is just a little bit slower, but that's okay. Echo, I want him super fast. So I've got this sets, but you see the sets match. I'm taking advantage. I do want some tenacity on them, you know, so I've got 357, you know. I mean, it's things like this that make a big difference in like which characters are fast, you know, things of that nature, hitting certain speeds and certain orders. Like for instance, my Malik, I have a speed set on him. I also have tenacity, but the secondaries and stuff, I have 136,000 protection and my tenacity is just under 100%. I have to finish slicing him up, but he'll be well above 100% tenacity. So that makes my Malik a little bit better. And some characters do need speed, but they don't need that much speed. Like my Hermit Yoda, what is he? He is 310. He is fine at 310. I don't need to go crazy with him. But I haven't sacrificed speed on any other character. So a lot of the reasons why I do so well in GAC is that these characters are modded. They're taking advantage of all the different sets and bonuses that matter. You can look at my Jedi Master Luke. Now, he is Relic 9. You say I went full health set. I could care less about his speed. But I had 159,000 health protection, and then look at my potency. It's above 90. Actually, it's above 100. It's 104. So my Luke hits hard. He lands his dots. He's a goddamn monster to deal with. And that works just fine for me. Does Roy have the fastest JML in the game? I have no idea. But I think what you should do that now that you've used hot utils is start moving some of those mods around. Use me as an example, Roy. Just go to my GG page and compare, and then see if you can kind of match what I've got on these characters. Because we talk about modding here all the time. So if you want to have a goal to shoot for, like what are the ideal stats and or speeds that you want for certain characters and sets that I'm using, then I'll give you a better idea. And you just move some pieces around. And then you can start taking it from there. But I think, yeah, hot utils are screwing you by those mixed match mods because you're not being mod effective with those mods. You're not getting bonus sets, those offensive potency ones that are all over the place, and speed sets that are not part of speed sets. That's just a waste of speed and speed sets. That's really bad. Hot utils does that, but I mean, if you can get that, I think, Roy, if we can get that fixed. Just take a little bit of time and get those mods moved around on those characters. You can have a much better success rate with what you're doing. Because this is a fantastic account you have that's just over 8 million. I'd love to see your modding get fixed. And by having your modding fixed, you could really start seeing and taking advantage of that great account you have. Because it's a really good account. And there's some really good modding that you've done on there. But the other modding is really hurting you on some of those characters. It really is tough. So that would be my suggestion. Just take just a little bit of time out of one day when you got some time. It's no rush, but if you can get it done before JC, that'd be great. But I mean, listen, mods are monotonous and they're boring. They really are. I don't enjoy mods, but I work on them religiously and I really focus in on my mods because they do make a damn difference. I mean, it makes a huge difference. You have the right characters with the right kind of mods, the right kind of sets. They do make a difference. So when I'm modding a character, I'm always thinking, what's the main stats that I'm looking to hit? So I mean, relics help to a point, but the big thing comes down to when you're in our bracket, it's going to come down to mods. How effective are your mods? Are they in the right order? How much speed and offense and stuff you have on those? Can you do a Watt shard run? I don't. Not yet. I don't think we're ready to do that. You know what? I'll save this. Let's see. We got how much time we have left on this? 36 hours. I should be able to do it tomorrow for the Watt mission. But yeah. Until the guild gives me, you can see everything's closed off right now until all the tuning's done. We don't jump in, but I can do that tomorrow. I'll save that. I can do that tomorrow. Just remind me, Charlie. I'll do a Watt run there. I have no problem doing that. But yeah, Roy. Yeah, we got to fix your mods, dude. And you're not the first one I've seen that happen to, Roy, where Hot Utils just puts it just does that modding. So you have to, go back in and kind of understand modding a little bit. That's why I preach mods so much on this channel. It's the reason why I do so well in GAC and why I do the fights and fight people at higher GPs than me, because I have really, really good mods. I mean, once everything's relicked, at the end of the day, it just comes down to your mods and how well you've maintained your mods and stuff. Because if you can have that good modding, then yeah. Yeah, I mean, look at Loki's account. Pimpo, Loki. I mean, they've got crazy high GP accounts. So a lot of their characters are like Relic 7 and 9. But what really, I mean, they'll tell you at the top end there, it comes down to mods. That one character, one tune that's got that crazy modding. I mean, and for them to be effective, RNG is a factor in those rounds too. But I mean, a lot of times it comes down to what they play on offense and defense, but their mods too, because they have crazy goddamn mods. They really do. I mean, I'm pretty proud of my modding, but then I go look at Loki's like, yeah, my mods suck. Which is not, I mean, that's just how good his mods are. That's not a take on my mods being the way they are. That's just a take on how just ridiculous his mods are. They are really damn well. But Loki takes the time and works religiously on mods. I know Thane does, you know. And I think, too, also mods help tremendously in the other aspects of the game, whether it's the Heroic Sith or Conquest. And, you know, this stuff will make a difference. Your mods will make a huge difference in your successfulness in these challenges and other things. Some stuff, things just, CG is just going to get you. I mean, this Galactic Challenge had nothing to do with my mods. So I've got the right mod on there and relics 5 to 8 on all my clones. But, you know, sometimes it's no matter what. But, I mean, 90% of the time or more, I'm always beating all this stuff, Conquest and stuff, because one, I've got the characters, but two, I've got the mods on them. Yeah, it really does. Mods, it's just one of those things, like, you know, when you work on mods, it's like, god damn, mods, and it's mod depression, but I mean, it's what you gotta, like my Iden, getting her potency up and her stats up on these 3 mods will make a huge difference for my Relic Iden. I mean, she'll hit harder. She'll have a higher chance to land dots, all that kind of stuff. I mean, you know, that's why I'm working my ass off on mods. I do it twice a day, every day. I go in there. We do it on the lunch stream, and then at night, you know, I look at my account and roll some more stuff there and work on my mods. So, Roy, if you need any help, Roy, just message me, man. I mean, we can get you squared away. You know me. I'm down to help anybody. Well, you guys love mod depression when you're watching me do it. I don't think anybody enjoys it. So, Adahan, what's going on there, buddy? Says hello there. Hello there. But the good news is mods can be fixed, and that's the good thing. So we can get you squared away so you can kick some ass. Because that's what I want everybody to see. That's why we talk about this stuff ad nauseum, is because I want to see everybody be successful in the game and work on the stuff that'll make them the most successful and give the tips and tricks on mods and things of that nature that will help your account get better so you can do better and all these things. And I don't want you to be frustrated. I want you to have fun, you know, and you know, and I always look at it like this. I do the stuff that I don't like mods, to make the stuff that I do like doing better, you know, so that I'm not thinking about this. When I'm doing actual GAC and stuff, I'm like, I'm not thinking about my mods other than just comparing what speeds they have to combine. But I mean, you know, it is nice when, you know, you've got the speed and mod advantage, because you can look at somebody, because most of the people I've faced have had much higher GP than me, but I've outmodded them. And that's the reason we've had the success we've had so far. I'm 5-1 now. So, you know, it does make a difference. And I know it sounds preachy, but truth is truth. I mean, it is what it is. All right. So keep your questions in. If you want a mini rounds for you, this is the day to do it. I take extra time here to help you guys out with your, like we just did for our good friend Roy Edwards. So hopefully that modding advice will help him out. And if he needs more, just message me, Roy. You know I got you, bro. But if you need me to look at any stuff, suggestions on your account, anything like that, just put the word question space, your ally code, and what you want me to look at. We'll take a look at it. Don't have to do anything else. That's it. It's all you got to do. Want to throw a tip in the tip jar for Ranger J 1999 Taco Fund? Feel free. If not, don't worry. I'm still going to look at your stuff and give you the best advice I can, because that's what we're here to do. But we have fun, so we have the tip jar taco fun. Some call it the bourbon fun, whatever fun you want to call it. I just work for tips. It's never just the tip, but in my case it is. All right, what are we doing? I said there wasn't a lot of stuff going on in the game today, so yee. Doobie-doo, working on stuff in game. I can't really do anything right now. We got the raid coming up, but I really don't feel like doing another Sith raid. But yeah, Charlie, do remind me tomorrow. I will not do the battle until tomorrow. If I forget, then you can punch me in the face. Sometimes, you know, actually, I'll wait till tomorrow, because at that point, 12, 24... Yeah, I can do it during the stream tomorrow. Yeah, we'll knock out. Actually, I'll save all my battles for tomorrow. Because really, Wednesday, we really won't have anything else going on, I don't think. Maybe there's some news and announcements, but I'll show you that. Just remind me, dude. You keep me honest on that, Charlie. And we'll do a run with the Drew Notions for the watch shards. Which eventually I will work on Geonosian Soldier, but I got some other stuff here that's kind of taking precedence. My plan is, once I get the Inquisitors, Malaga up, we may have a GL announcement by then. I don't know. By the time I get all them done, and regardless, though, I think I may go work my crew. Making your ships better is always a strong play. Charlie, I can look at your stuff. He says, "Can you review my roster? I really like probably tomorrow." I plan on building Padme. Okay, sure, we can look at this. Yeah, I got a few battles. Knaf and Ante Amalgamate too. All right. I'll try to remember. I can't do it right now because my guild's got everything shut down, so I'm not going to jump in. All right, 2.1. You're going to relic Malik tomorrow. Nice. And I'm building Shakti clones. Padme into JMK. All right, so isn't Watt needed for that? For JMK? How are you doing on Want? You don't even have Want. I like Padme if you're going to go for gas. Eventually into JMK. Now, you do have both Revens, which is really nice. Couple of options. Where do you are with Sith Empire? Looking overall really good. Okay, good. I like finishing up Sith Empire. Yeah, so the problem with JMK is you're not going to have, even though it's still going to be months away, right, before you get Watt up and running for JMK. You may, so here are your options as I look at your account here. Rounding out Sith Empire is nice. I like that play a lot with Malik and everything. Continue with the Watt farm. You may want to consider doing another GL before you do JMK. One, the relics are really high. Two, I think you have to have, you're 8 months away. So let's think of another GL you can go for. Now, the two that I always recommend is C, because you can go C, Executor, into Bounty Hunters Inquisitors, or you can go into First Order, because we know how good that fleet is. First Order will be really nice for you for raids and stuff like that. Shakti clones is fine. If you want to do Shakti clones, I'm totally fine with that. If you want to do Shakti clones and then into gas, that's a fine play too. I have no problem with that as well. But yeah, JMK is a long way off. I mean, it's up to you. I like SLK as your first GL. I like C as your second GL. With Executor and then First Order with that fleet, and just getting all that knocked out. Rounding out your Revens would be nice. Getting gas eventually would be nice. I mean, if you could have two GLs, the Executor, save GMK for later. You're going to have to wait for Watt. So if we can knock out some of this other stuff before then, totally works for me. Yeah, but getting Shakti will be nice. Shakti clones, because Shakti's will be one you need for phase 2 for gas. And then Separatists. I think those are kind of the focus areas you need to be on. Round out your Darth Revan team, cool. Shakti clones, Separatists into gas could be a play. C and Executor could be a play. First Order with SLKR is definitely a play. So all those would be kind of the stuff I would kind of work on first. Those get characters are going to kind of be a cock block to you, like Watt for JMK. And then once you get Watt, then at that point as you get closer, you can start rounding out your other stuff to go get JMK. But I think if you can get 1 or 2 GLs, rounding out some of this other stuff and get these other teams involved with your account, I think that might be the play. I like JMK a lot, but I mean, Watt is a big issue. And even though it's going to be, like you said, 8 months, think what you can accomplish in 8 months. At least 2 GLs, get the rest of this rounded out, get your fleets with the First Order and C. You have C, you have SLKR, you have your revenue rounded up, get gas, have your executor, have your echelon, all that stuff done. That's a lot of stuff to have with 2 GLs going into your third with JMK once you get Watt up and running. So that could be the play that you might want to do. And I kind of like that. I mean, fleets are important, dude. So we don't want to skimp out on fleets. But the cool thing about working on these certain GLs and characters and factions is that you get fleets kind of build up through doing them, through the work you have to do for those. So it kind of makes sense. And any direction you want to go on that, that would be my recommendation. There's no right or wrong order that you want to take there. Yeah, gas is totally cool. You get your separatist droids up and running. You get your GR up and running, which will get you closer to Kenobi. Then you can get your gas 501st done with Darth Revan. Then you can get your C and your first in SLKR and get those fleets and those teams up and running. And then by that time, JMK is running around and you're ready to get JMK. I like it a lot, dude. So I think if you did that, that'd be cool. It's cool that you got Darth Revan and Malak already squared away. So that's going to be nice for you. Yeah. I like SLKR. I like C. Both of them. Those are really good ones. They have really good fleets. Legion to other teams. First Order is self-explanatory. So yeah. What team will you put Malgus with, and what stats you're going to shoot for on that team, says DFE. Thank you for letting me look at your stuff there, Charlie. For me, Malgus is going to go on a, for right now, the tentative team is going to be Malgus, Bastila, Darth Revan, Marauder, probably maybe Sith Empire Trooper or Sith Assassin. I haven't decided on the 5th yet. Malik's going to be staying with my Sith Eternal Empire. Sith Eternal Emperor Palpatine, sorry, C. But if I do go Sith Assassin, that can also move Sith Empire Trooper over that team as well. They'll give C2 Sith on his team. Because Malgus is Malgus. And Malgus with Darth Revan. Hell, I could even keep, what's her name? Actually, I may do that. I may go Darth Revan, Bastila, Marauder, Malgus, and, what's her name? Talon. Jesus Christ, I couldn't think of her name. I mean, how many hot damn Sith are there? I couldn't think of her goddamn name. I brain farted. These things happen, as is tradition. Ugh, God. I can't believe Darth Talon just went completely brain dead. All right, we're doing mini roster reviews here on a Taco Tuesday. So we're doing mini roster reviews on a Taco Tuesday. And so we're celebrating tacos and we're celebrating... No, we're just doing stuff in the game. So if you want a mini roster review, you see people have been asking for them, just feel free. Don't be shy. Come on in. If you have questions, you can put those in there. Like we just saw, DFE had a great question. If you have a mini roster review, you can put that as part of your question as well. And we'll look at it just like our good friend Charlie Knife. Charlie says, why does everyone have Minnie in their name? All right, so Minnie was a player, was this last year I think this happened? Yeah. But a year or two back, there was a player, 15-year-old kid. His name was Minnie. And he loved Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. Unfortunately for Minnie, he had cancer. And it was not looking good for Minnie, so the community, we kind of came together to support Minnie. I got with his grandfather. He wanted to create a charity for St. Jude's to fight cancer, and so Kate suggested it. I kind of streamed it. We put it together, and we helped raise money. I think we raised overall $25,000 for him, but unfortunately, I mean, the family was appreciative, but unfortunately, Minnie passed away. So in honor of Minnie, A lot of us, and a lot of people did it, but some people changed their names back. I will not. I will always keep Minnie in my name because Minnie's story. I mean, it's hard. You know, I've done a lot of stuff with the American Cancer Society. Cancer is a big part of my life and fighting cancer, and we've raised tons of money for the American Cancer Society. But yeah, community came together to raise money for St. Jude's, and that's the charity they wanted, so we raised money for them. And I've actually had his grandfather on our last charity stream. He came on for a few minutes before he had to go shopping with the missus. And he's super appreciative and super overwhelmed. The family, it really did make a difference to see the community come together and honor Minnie. You know, I mean, he's a 15-year-old kid. He loved Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. He loved the game. And so it was just a way to remember Minnie by. And I keep his memory alive as best I can by keeping Minnie in my name. So that's never going to change. Darth Kenner says, thanks for all the tips. You are welcome, my friend. That's what we're here to do. But he says, oh, I didn't see that. Sorry, the chat flipped on me there. Darth Kenner says, hey, Ranger, I don't know if you remember me, but I finally did Thrawn. I'll send my Alaka. Let me know what you think of the roster. Of course. That's what we do. Yeah, it's been a year or two, I think, since we did the mini. So I want to say last year. I can't remember for sure. But that's why everybody has Minnie in their name. Let's see. Darth Kenner. Is this the right... wait, did I get the right code? Okay. No, there was a big thing on it. I still think it's linked in the forums, the stuff for Minnie, right? I could be wrong on that. I think the post is still in there. Let me go look here real quick. I'll get you in here in a second, Ken. I just want to make sure. I don't know if they removed it out of the general discussion. It was there for the longest time. They may have moved it now. And I'm eating, and it doesn't really matter. You guys don't need to see my glorious face. It was on there. I don't remember, but you can check. There's a whole. It could be in the other thing, but yeah, it's yeah. All right, K1. He says, "Look at my." Hope you remember. All right. Let me look at your Thrawn real quick, first. Well, he's missing mods, but that's okay. This is an early account. It looks like he's coming along very nice. I mean, it's hard to judge an early account, right? But I like where it's headed. Thrawn's looking pretty decent. Again, you want the best mods. I mean, around 300 speed is the goal. I mean, easier said than done there, Darth Kenners. I like that you're working on Vader. What is the direction you're going right now? Let me know in chat. What are you working towards? Are you going for C? Or are you going for... What are you working towards right now? Only 627,000 GP, but what's your short-term and long-term goal? What are you going for? It looks like you're going for C. I mean, Thrawn, Vader's up and running. Vader's looking good. It's got Palpatine, really nice. Just needs to get credits, which is easier said than done. It looks like it's a C build, but I mean, I could be wrong with this. Thrawn's really nice. Yeah. Once you get him up and running, he's still just a very good piece. Once you get all his abilities done and stuff, I mean, eventually you want a speed set on him. Around 300 speed, Thrawn works very well. He gets bonuses from all the Empire and stuff. You're working towards SLKR. That's fine. C or SLKR, I'm fine with both of those because you do have your Kylo Ren up. Yeah, they're both good choices. I like both. If you will, either war, whichever one you think you'll be more interested in playing, it's totally cool, dude. You're in your first GAC. There's really not much you can do here in your first GAC. You're just such a low GP. I mean, you're gonna have what, 1 or 2 battles. I mean, you kind of have a Empire team. You kind of have a Rebel team with CLS. Put one or the other one on defense, then put down like a weaker team on defense. Keep one really good team for offense that you're comfortable with, and then just take it from there. That's a good. Yeah, you could put your Geonosians down on defense. There's a really good team that gives people heartache, and then keep your CLS and Vader for offense. Try to be efficient, and by efficient, I mean don't try to go too heavy on the defense because you want some teams for offense. It's just going to be a matter who can get through the team and stuff. But that's the best thing you can do. Early, and just practice. I mean, don't get too bent up about it, Darth Kenners. I mean, practice. It's a great way to practice. Even if you lose, kind of look at it, realize, was it modding? Was it just the order I did it in? You know, did I not understand this ability? It's a really good way to practice, getting used to it. And you're just watching videos and watching me and other people use these characters and stuff. But I mean, but if you can get whichever one you pick, you know, I think let's stick to it. If you're going to go C, I'm totally down with C. Get your Empire up and running. Love it. If you want to go First Order, I love that choice as well. Both are really good choices. There's no wrong answer. But yeah, put your secondary teams on defense, keep your best teams for offense, and then just practice, you know, you're doing your stuff. I don't know if he has a Bastille lead. Yeah, he does. It's lower. It's 7 stars. You're doing a really good job with your stars. Here, Charlie. Really good job. Some really good characters that already got 7 stars. So that's a well done job on that. Yeah, this is looking good, dude. It's coming along nicely, man. And whichever one you pick, man, go get it, baby. Get that First Order, get that C, get that SLKR, get that Sith Eternal Emperor Palpatine. Can't go wrong either way. I like them both, man. This is coming along nicely. And yeah, just keep farming your mods, keep working on your mods as best you can. And just take one team at a time, dude. Yeah, this is coming along nicely, dude. Very well focused. I like a lot of the stars and stuff here. This is looking good, dude. It's looking really good. Keep it up, man. I like it. I like it a lot. And once you make that commitment, if you already have SLKR, fine. See, fine too. There's no wrong answer. Play with which one you enjoy the most. I mean, there's no wrong answer there. You'll get good stuff out of both of those. And then just get used to GAC. You're a newer player. Get used to GAC. Just get into the flow of things and practice some teams and things of that nature. Do the best you can. Don't beat yourself up if you don't do as good as you hope for. Even me, the level I'm at, I've had back-to-back 3-0s. I just went 2-1, but I've had my 0-3s. Trust me, you're going to get stomped. I just was like, okay, I got stomped. I think SLKR were really, we're talking about guilds. Yeah, SLKR is what a lot of people look at when they're looking for people to join it. Because if you have SLKR, you can do so well in raids, and it really opens the door. C does too. Not as much, but I mean, TW guilds will be like, oh, he's got Palpatine and Executor. Or he's got, or look like, oh, he's got SLKR and First Order fleet. Jesus. Yeah, Padme is a nice choice. Super Maze Windu says Padme, CLS, Empire, Geos. Those are all really good teams. Yeah, SLKR is so good. They're both good. C's good. SLKR, I kind of always lean toward SLKRs when I tell someone new to go for their first GL because it just gets you you can do so well in the raids, especially Sith raid eventually, and it just gets you all those rewards, and it just leads to so many good things. But you can't deny Palpatine and then the fleets, the Executor fleet lead into. So they're both really good choices. Thank you for letting me look at your stuff, my friend. Hope that helped you out. All right, we'll go for another, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes. Everybody want a mini roster review, feel free. You don't have to do anything. Just put the word question space, your ally code, what you want me to look at. We'll take a look at it and get you squared away. Yeah, but I think Arnold's right on this. I mean, First Order the dynamics change. I was just talking with Calvin on Jedi Academy about this this past weekend. I mean, First Order, man, is such a good faction now. And with the new GAC Omicrons. Phasma TW is incredible. TIE Fighter pilot with that GAC Omicron really bumped up some stuff. you get really two crazy good. Once you get everything up and running, you get the fleet. You've got SLKR, which you don't even have to run with first order. You can get another first order team or two. It just is really good in a lot of areas. They've really done a nice job with first order. I don't see it, Navju. It didn't come through. Yeah, it's not coming through, Navju. Yeah. I don't see it, Navju. Sorry. Looks like YouTube bit us in the ass again. Yeah, try reposting and changing it. It's not posting there, Navju. I don't know why, but change it up because I'm not seeing it. If you did, and you know the deal, that's why I say if it happens, just redo the wording and stuff. Or put it in bits and pieces so I can see it because it ain't coming through, my friend, and I don't know why. I don't know why that happens on YouTube. It's so picky. All right. Now my YouTube's being all wonky. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to refresh, but it's being wonky. See if it pops up Navju stuff. Uno momento, por favor. You gotta be kidding me with this crap. Why is YouTube being stupid? Hold on, my chat just went to shit in the handbasket. Alright, I got it now. Man, oh man. Okay, I got you. And then I got you, Alexander Bryan. All right, sorry. I refreshed YouTube, and it looks like it's picking it up now, so. I don't know why it does this. Sorry, folks. It's just what we deal with. I see yours, Alexander King, through, so I get you. It's this. Is any of this working? That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. I unfriend you. All right. Now just says, finishing gym requirement this week. What next? Whatever you like. What do we got here? So GMK. So we have all the GLs. All right. There's a couple options we got here. 8.9. So one option. So here's what's on the board. Okay. Star Killer's on the board then. I'm just looking at where you're at with your Marjade. We could go for Star Schmiller. Now, I don't know how well you're doing in Conquest, Navju. I know. Star Killer's an option. The other thing is, how are you doing with... it's not going to show me. I don't know how well you're doing with Conquest, but if you're getting... oh boy, up and running, that could be, you could work on both, right? So Conquest with Malgus and then Star Killer at the same time would be a nice choice. Okay, Red Crate. So Malgus is a priority for your Sith Empire. At the same time, that's Conquest, right? So that's going to be another month and a half before he unlocks. At the same time, I would start farming the stars if you haven't already. Looks like you were doing Mara Jade but get your characters up for Star Killer. So there'll be Cantina Farms on top of Marjay, which you can do. At the same time, yeah, I think adding Star Killer and Malgus would be really beneficial. Just want to look at your ships real quick. Yeah, we're looking good there. Okay, so that's fine there. Ships are fine. The other option is rounding out some stuff. So if we go through here while you're working on those characters and waiting for him, we have Grief, Mando. That's the team. Those are two characters that you can round up while you're waiting. Inquisitors, I mean, need I say more? You really don't need to, unless you're going for Grand Inquisitor, which I'd probably get Malgus and Starkiller first. So, I mean, and if you already got the one red crate, you don't really have to worry about them too much unless you're going for Grand Inquisitor. But if there's any teams that you want to work on, maybe like your Geos, you can start working on your crew. I do like the Bounty Hunter team up and running. You could work on getting your Iden team up and running. You could work on some of the crew members and get them up and running. You know, just go down the line. Who doesn't have relic? Who needs relics for your crew for some of these ships? You know, like SRP or Bisson, and get your Rebel fleet. I mean, those are just some of the suggestions. I do like Starkiller. I do like Malgus. Working towards those two characters. I put Inquisitors on the back burner for now because I think Starkiller is going to be a much better thing for you in GAC than the Inquisitors are. I also think getting Malgus in your team is going to be a big deal too. But I also think rounding out at the same time Bounty Hunters and some of these other smaller factions that you're missing some stuff on. I mean, not having Grief and Mando for Bounty Hunters is a big deal. Those two characters are too good to not be on your Bounty Hunter team. So I definitely work on getting them geared. And then do some of that with some of your other factions. Not going crazy, just pick one like Bounty Hunters or Troopers or whichever one you want to do. Just work on their gear. The characters that have the stars and some gear on them that you want to get up and get some teams rounded out there, Navju. So, I mean, if that's the deal, you're getting red crate. But I think getting Grief and Mando up, I think working now toward your Star Killer characters, Mary J, Dash, all those characters, and get your Star Killer. So Star Killer and Malgus definitely for sure. And then while you're working on stars for them, getting Malgus through Conquest, and then getting some of these characters up and running for some relics in between would be the play I would make, especially like Bounty Hunters and some other things that we noticed. That would be the play that I would make on your account. You've got the GL farm done. I'll have it done here. So, I mean, yeah, that's what I would do. So hopefully that gives you some idea what you need to do there. All right, let's go look at Alexander Bryan. You're welcome, Navju. All right. And our good friend Alexander Bryan says, should I relic sign or Darth Knowledge just unlocked Ray and a low on everything you need to hoard from Malgus and Iden? Oh, well, let's look at it. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 GLs. Okay. Finishing up Ray. So where do you go from here? Let me look here. Finishing Ray is ultimates and stuff is going to take a minute. So I have to get that one done. 8.6 million. You got Star Killer done. Malgus is probably on the board. So saving for, getting Malgus up and running is going to be important. You're kind of in the boat once you finish Ray where what I would do, since Malgus is going to be one you work on. Now you could work on the Inquisitors if you wanted to. I don't wish that pain on anybody. I'm doing it right now. But if you're getting red crate then, or even gold crate and you have to wait another month for him, but Malgus is a priority. He's just too good of a character for you not to get at 8.6 million. where are you lacking on some of your teams? This is going to be more of a round because you've already got Star Killer. Yeah, Bounty Hunters look great. You got Visa's good. Centaur Power looks fine. Yeah, Separatists look pretty good. Yeah, I mean, you're kind of in the same boat. I mean, we were just talking with the Navju. Like, I kind of like what you're suggesting with Aiden. It's not a bad play. Aiden's not a bad play, getting her up and running. You don't have to go too crazy on the relics on these characters. So that's not a bad play, getting her up and running. Momo team is not a bad team either. Kara, Pal, Hoth Rebel Scout with Kyle, get them up and running. Relic. Also, Biston and Scarif Rebel Pathfinder, if you want to work on them, that's easier said than done because that is the most Corbantes in the game. Scarif Rebel Pathfinder, but for the ship, you could start looking at crew as well. So between Malgus and, just slow farming Inquisitors, I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't. I would definitely work on Second Sister. I should have said that to you, Navju. Get Second Sister up as starred. She's out of all the Inquisitors, she is the one you definitely want, especially if you got the ship. Stars, gear, priority, Second Sister, because she does have a ship. And that does make a difference. So I think Malgus number one. After that, is that Buddy? Hold on. Buddy! What are you roaring me for? Huh? Come here, you. There, you need some cats. Go for it. Get your Sorry about that, Buddy was rewarding me. He wanted me to come pay him some attention. He does that. He comes down here like, and I have to go pet him. What are some other teams? I'm just going through real quick here. Well, you've got Trey Relic 5. Getting Scion and Nihilus wouldn't be a bad play. I would actually prefer that you do that. Definitely take those two up. So Second Sister, Scion, Nihilus, that would be really nice. Hell, even Sith Empire Trooper wouldn't be a bad play. You got Wampa. You have Star Schmiller. Yeah, I think those are the ones that work. Aiden, Second Sister, Darth Nihilus, Scion. Those are really good teams that you can round out. I think working on those while you wait for Malgus might be the play here. And then eventually go to crew members and just start working on your ships. Those characters and ships that you're going to need. Especially like SRP and Biston, you see Second Sister there. She's one for that ship once you get her started in Relic. That's a priority. Biston and SRP are just, that they are what they are. Suck. Get your Akbar Relic. That could be play. I like Scion and Nihilus. I also like your Imperial Troopers. But you're pretty close. It's just mainly Aiden, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, just get her 7 stars. Get her Relic. You can do one more here if you want to. You can do Snow or Magma. It doesn't really matter. I kind of like Snow. I like Darth Silent and Nihilus as a play. You could work on your Rebel Fighter team. That's really a good team on offense and defense. So that's a play you can do there. So you got some stuff you can work on. The good thing is, getting Ray finished. You've got Star Killer. You'll have Malgus soon. But in between, you can start. I think it is just start rounding out stuff. I wouldn't worry too much about Inquisitors, other than Second Sister. Getting her up and running. Oh, you actually asked me in the chat. Sorry, I was looking at chat. Alexander says, "How about Scion and Darth Nihilus?" Well, yes, I actually like Scion and Darth Nihilus. Speak of the devil, we're on the same page, my friend. It's like we're brothers from another mother. I think rounding out all those characters would be good. And then get Second Sister up, and then eventually you'll work on the Inquisitors. But I mean. Malgus and these other characters I think would be really good at 8.6 million. I think that's the play. I like it a lot. Rounding out those characters and tunes, Aiden, Nihilus, Scion, Nihilus, getting those up and running, get your Rebel Fighters up and running, save up what you need for Relic 9. I wouldn't go crazy with the relics on those either. relic 3 to 5. Well, second sister take it to relic 5, but the other one's like, just get them up and running. Even Sign and Nihilus. Sign like relic 3, Sign relic 5 if you really want to go to, but you can get away with relic 3 if you got good mods. So, I think yeah, you already got Treya, so yeah, this works for me. I like it. This is coming along very nicely. You got your Rey, she'll have her ultimate. You already got Starschmiller. And then with Malgus coming, that'll be nice for your Sith Empire. And then you can round out those other characters, and then going to be looking really good. And I think the main thing you'll have to work on is Inquisitors after that, and then just keep working on gear on crew. Get your fleets up and running. Get Akbar and SRP and Bisson. That just gives you a better fleet. And, at this level, in GAC, you know how it is. It comes down to fleet. So having the Rebels up and running is a really good option. You're in Kyber 1. So, yeah. I think that'll help you out tremendously. Yeah, it really is horrible, man. It really is. Sith Trio, I mean, they're not fast, just make them beefy. Tenacity, that kind of stuff. I mean, you just, like, Signs a tank, make him protection, make him beefy. That's Trey, I've seen people speed and tenacity. Nihilus speed and potency. I mean, just main secondary is just to make them big, because they're going to go second, so you want to make them beefy so they can take the hits, and then they go take their turn, and then you start doing your nonsense with them. So yeah, I think that'll be the play, man. I like it a lot. All right, let's do our next one. Darth Teflon says, question, Ranger, can you look at my roster speed of tune and how to farm team to finish? Well, I'll look at this. Let's see what you're seeing here. All right, so we got the roster 8.7. Let's sort this by speed. Not looking at GLs. Okay. Well, I have to look at C, because if I don't, Poby will have a stroke. That's a good looking C right there, baby. Speeder looks actually all right. Gideon, I actually like this a lot. 365. Mismatch mods, but I'll let it go because it is for Gideon. You're just trying to get him that fast speed, so we'll let that one slide for now. Okay. Let's do this. See these two mods on Echo? And see these two on Gideon? We could probably move some mods here, keep the same speed, but these mismatch mods are kind of killing you. The speed order and speeds are not the issue. Yeah, it looks really good on Commander Ahsoka. Piet. Yeah, this looks really good. Nice speed on Piet, by the way. 355, that's gross. Mara Jade, fast, Revan. Let's see what your speed is on Revan. Yeah, 350, perfect. Fast Finn, I really like that. Okay, good. Yeah, speed order's looking really good. A little bit of mismatched mods here, but I can kind of ignore it a little bit because the rest of your modding looks really good. Just those two characters get them that speed, which I'm okay with. I mean, it's Echo and Gideon. The faster they are, the better, especially Gideon. Piet looks great. Yeah, this is looking really good. I'm just checking real quick. Hey, did I see Bosk? There he is. Speed on Bosk. 318, a little slow, but it's okay. Okay. Definitely some work to do with the modding, but I'm not seeing anything really bad here, dude. This looks actually really good. The speed order for your characters looks really, really good. On point, actually. Yeah, I like this a lot. Just looking at the order you have of this characters and speed. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. No, this actually looks fine. The characters that you really want fast are really fast. I mean, this is a really good job. Mara J, Darth Revan, Piet, Echo, Gideon, Ahsoka. Really fantastic job. The other characters, now there is some slicing to be done. So, I mean, like when I look at your boss, it's like, Yeah, he's 18, but I mean, how many of these need to be sliced? You know what I'm saying? That needs a slice. That needs a slice. That definitely needs a slice. So so you have to take that into consideration too. So if you get any of those, I mean, that's going to make your boss faster. Your boss, the better, right? And a lot of these characters, I'm sure if I could go through each one, they need slicing. So it's hard to judge what I'm looking at for. Do you have the right idea with your modding and your speed order and what characters you have fast? And pretty much you're on point here, dude. I mean, you're pretty much on point. 313. Yeah. This is really good, dude. I was a little bit worried when I first pulled this up and I saw those two mismatch mods, but I'm like, okay, it's not mismatch anywhere else and everything else looks good. What's like Cardoon? Just needs to be sliced, but she's 289, which is still really good considering she's not even sliced and she's 289. That's a really fantastic job. As in speed order, this looks fantastic, dude. Yeah, I don't have any problem with this whatsoever. Specific team comps, I mean, bounty. So here's the only one I kind of noticed, and I'll just talk about this. Bounty hunters. Now in fives, Zam kind of makes up for that, so your characters can be a little bit slower. Let's say like because I see you got your Finnick up here, right? So, but the thing that's going to bite you in the ass on this one is that they start doing Canderous and Maul. Because then your Zam, you can't use it. You've got to use Dam or this counter doesn't work. So be cognizant of that. The damage on Fennec is beautiful. So nicely done there. Problem you're going to run into, though, is if you're going to try to use this for Lord Schmader counter, Zam will bump up your speed and you'll go first and everything. But if they have that one counter there, it completely nukes it. So ideally, you want to try to get boss. Now, again, we talked about he needs to be sliced. Ideally, 350 on boss, but that'll come through slicing and stuff. Grief right behind him. But you can see the speed order is correct here. So you've got the right speed order. So this is perfect for a Vader counter. Just hopefully they don't put Maul and Candyman Spieler down, or they will wreck your day. I don't care how fast you are. They're going to get that frenzy off, and you're going to be in big trouble. Yeah, Imperial Troopers look great. Yeah, this looks really good, dude. I'm actually quite liking this a lot, actually. Yeah, this looks really good, dude. I'm just spot checking, but yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, look at Malik. Nice tenacity, really fantastic protection. Shit. Teflon, I hate to tell you this is actually really, really nice. This is a really good account. Just a spot check. I mean, I've not seen anything, dude. Gas looks fantastic. Look at that protection. What's the damage? Yeah, that's nice. That's a really good job on that. I already know your Echo's good for Bad Batch, so that looks good. I already looked at your Hux for First Order. That looks really good. Troopers, we know, looks good. I mean, you got your Mar Jade really fast. I don't have to look at your Circular team. I mean, unless your GLs are jacked up, I mean, there's not much for me to do here. You've got pretty much what you need, dude. This looks really good. Just looking for a second opinion, this looks really, really, really good. Oh, you got Lord Vader at Relic 9. Nice. Yeah, look at that health and protection. Gross. And he's at 549 speed. That's really, really good. I see you, Boombox. I'll get you here in a second. Good health, good damage on, especially for a fast SLKR. That's really nice. Really good job on SLKR. Look at Luke. Let's see. Yeah, a little on the potency here. Great health, great protection. We are a little bit shy of the potency. So the two suggestions here is, instead of protection here, you could run a potency cross with good secondary health and protection. I like the arrow. We need to get his potency up to 90%. That's the only thing. Of all the things I've been looking at, that's the only thing I noticed so far. We can get his potency up. Even if you lose a little bit of health and protection, mainly health, and you can get his potency up to 90% or higher, That'd really make your Jedi Master look dope. Now this looks good, dude. This is really good. Nicely done, Darth Teflon. Well done, sir. I got nothing for you, man. That's some really good modding and stuff. I was a little nervous at first. I saw those two mismatch. I'm like, uh-oh. But then I looked at the rest of your stuff. You were just trying to make them super fast. And I get it. I totally get it. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But, yeah. Then we were having another Hot Utils moment. I was like, oh, no, Hot Utils, what have you done? No, it looks good, Darth Teflon. All right, Boombox. As I've been struggling with Conquest to get max crate, could you give me some tips so I can... Yeah, absolutely. So you've got the main teams. That's probably not your issue. You've got Luke, you've got Kenobi, you've got SOKR. So that's not going to be your problem. Because if you just use those 3 teams each day, you're going to get through Sector 5. So that's not the issue. I bet it has to do with the other feats. Could be crazy on this one, but I bet you that's probably what's going on. Because you've got the teams here to get through. I mean, you got Gas, you got Darth Revan, you've got all this stuff. So I bet you it was something feat associated that got you, right? All right, so we know it ain't that you ain't got the teams to do this. You got Luke, you got Kenobi, you got SOKR. That ain't the problem. You use those 3 every day. I'm sure you kicked ass. You've also got CLS, you got General Jedi Luke, you got Gas. I mean, yeah. So what are we short on? What's tripping you up? It's probably that other bullshit feats, right? So in the other sectors, troopers, not having them kind of hurts a little bit, but you can kind of overcome that. It wouldn't have been the Darth Nihilus one. Trying to remember all the feats. Yeah, see, so the only thing you can do, and I wouldn't be, and Boombox, here's the deal. If you can't get Red Crate immediately, I know the Inquisitor one is a big one, right? So, I mean, I'll go to your Inquisitors, but I can already tell you don't have them. So that's killing you right there at 39. If you don't have it, you don't even have them up and running, then I wouldn't worry about Red Crate. So here's the thing we've been telling people that just are close but not quite there. Getting the $9.99 pack makes a big difference because you can get as many of those extra shards as you can to get closer to having Malgus. Yeah, Darth Revan, though, in Sector 3 up is just not especially for those, it's hard. It really is. You got to kind of attack the bosses and stuff. There's not much you can do there. Even with my Relic team, dude, I still get my ass kicked. In like Sector 4 and 5, Darth Revan can get destroyed. They can be cheese, Kimosabi. That is true. So you can get your Inquisitors like 3-4 stars and get some gear 8 on them. That should be fine. There's a lot of cheese mechanics out there, right? So you can. That's for one. That'll help you a lot with those feats. If you go back and look at the days that I did Conquest, I didn't have fully relic Inquisitors, but we were able to pull it off. Kind of doing that. Now the other thing is, I'll tell you this: don't stress if you're not getting Red Crate. Because if let's say you get Gold Crate, all of a sudden it was 85 shards if you get to buy them out of the stores, which you should be able to do, plus the 65 for Gold Crate, right? So that's 85 shards. That's 170. That's what, 255. Then you just, again, we were talking about this with I know you want it sooner rather than later, but you're kind of limited in the sense that you've got 3 GLs. You don't have Rey. You don't have C, and you don't have Lord Vader. Now, Lord Vader's great in Conquest. Rey is hit and miss, but she does help you with some of the evasion feats and stuff like that. So, until you can get your roster rounded out, be somewhat realistic on like what you're going to get. I mean, if you can get the Inquisitors want feats done and cheese the hell out of that, fine. But until then, just get the Gold Crate. If you want to spend the $9.99 and get those extra 20 shards or those extra shards, right? That's good too. because on the 4th or 5th conquest, you'll have Malgus. You may not have him right away, but if that's what it comes down to, that's fine. Now, you still got 2 conquests to go. I think cheesing some of these Inquisitor feats is going to be your play here. I did it. You know, I didn't have great Inquisitors. But if you can get your Inquisitors, 3-4 stars with some gear 8 on there is ways to cheese these feats. Like there's a way to do the Purge feat. There's a way to do the, and that's just going in there with like a GL and just going in there and just, purge. Because even if you lose the battle, if you purged, I think, right? So that's an easy one to get. The win with Inquisitors, you have the Darth Malgus as part of it. That's a little bit RNG. Beating the one where you have to beat the Sector 5 boss is actually not that hard. If you have decent Inquisitors, because they don't hit that hard. If you have some decent gear and stuff, people beat it. So we can knock out some of the Inquisitor feats, and then that'll help you out. So just watch the videos and stuff on that, getting your Inquisitors, not max level, but, get them to where they're geared up, and we can knock out some of these other feats. That'll help you out as well. And then, you kind of know like what you're short on. Like not having, troopers for the, what is it? I used them for the, that's the one thing. Oh God. I'm gonna have to look it up now. Oh boy, on the trooper team. Yeah, like Stark. He does the, and there's other people that do it too, right? Stagger, right? He does stagger, Krennic does stagger. There's a few people that do stagger, so there's that. Some of these you just have to, realize, like, like the one feat was it shred, that's I just would go because in Sector 5 you have to do GR wins, so I would use Gas Foul first and do as many shreds as I could, and then I would use, you've got Kenobi with Cat, try to get some more shreds like that. It's little tips and tricks like that. So boom, what I would recommend is do what you can for the Inquisitors on gear, and then just watch as we do Conquest. Burn through all the sectors, get them all maxed out, get as many of those feats as you can. Go for like Darth Revan feat is really not that, it's just boring. I did this for Darth Revan. I went to Sector 1 first fight and just Darth Revan 40 fights. It sucks, but I would do that every day. I would knock out 4 battles a day, or 4 battles a day with Darth Revan. Get what kills I could with Darth Revan and Malik. That knocks that out. Those are some big ones there, and then you get what you get 30 right there. So that's a big one. Like skip the Old Republic one. Like the 40 wins with Old Republic, just focus on Darth Revan. Just do Darth Revan, Malik, the Sith Empire, win with Sith Empire, Sector 1 every day, do 4 battles. You do that every day, 40 battles, to say you get 2 or 3 kills each time, you're going to be close to the 100 with Darth Revan and Malik as well. So that's a suggestion. Get your Inquisitors a little bit of gear so we can try to cheese some of those too. Boom. And just try to get those ready when we do Conquest. And when we get into Conquest again, hit me up again. And I do Conquest a lot on the lunch stream, so you can watch and ask questions and see the teams that we're using. And if you have any questions, just come during Conquest or during the lunch stream and, say you're stuck, you're trying to do this, and we can be more specific on what you got and give you some team searches and suggestions. So that's what I would say. But this is a really good looking account. We just got to get you, just round out a little bit, get your troopers up, some other teams up, get your GLs up and running. That'll help you out tremendously. Lord Vader, as crappy as he is, he's super good in Conquest. That dude knocks out a lot of feats. That dude is really good. So we'll get you squared away. Boom. Just stick with RNG. We'll get RSG, and we'll get you squared away. Okay. I hope that helps you out there with some of those suggestions, bud. Trust me, Conquest is Jesus. All right. You're more than welcome, Boombox. All right. Mugsy's question. Hey, Ranger, about to hit formula on both my accounts. Is there enough? Is there enough with 1 GL on each account to go hard mode or stay on normal mode and say F it? So 1 GL makes it a little difficult, right? You have to make that assessment. It depends on which GL you have. Like, say you have JMK, then just every day, just do a few battles, as many as you can, and clear with the other stuff with your other teams like gas and stuff like that. 1 GL for hard conquests is really difficult. SRKR can do it. But remember, your stamina drops, so you're only able to do so many battles a day. Make an assessment like with an SRK, if you got 1 GL, you can get pretty far. You have to compare like the mid-tier boxes, which I think are much better than the finishing the normal mode. So I would say yes, but just be aware that you're not going to get, although the box you'll get from hard conquest is going to be better than anything, especially get to the third, fourth, fifth box there than normal. So that could be worth it because you're getting more stuff from it. So make a comparison. So like, what's the final tier for normal if you have the GL, and what's the tier for, like, you say, third or fourth box or where you think you can get to in hard? And if the one in hard is better than what you would get for normal, I would do hard. If you have a GL, you can just do 4 battles a day with just your GL with a stamina loss and still clear 4 battles a day that way. Plus, you can get other battles done with your other teams. At 4 million, you should have 1 or 2 other teams that you can go through. And you're not really looking to do the feats. You're just trying to get through those zones as best you can, as far as you can, and knock out the feats that you can and get the best score you can and get the best box that you can. So kind of take an assessment of that. 1 GL is the best you're going to do is that. You're not going to get higher tier boxes. You could. It could be tough. But like CLS does very well. You can do a bunch of battles with CLS and knock out feats. SLKR and a GL of any sort can knock out a lot of feats and stuff. So you can actually do pretty decently in hard node to where you can get some decent crates. So if you're at that point, you're just going to have to kind of make a compare and contrast. All right. Sorry, I was looking at Discord. All right, final call here. As I said, mini roster reviews have been helping a lot of folks out. As I said, if you want a mini roster review, you want help, you just need to put the word question, your space, ally code, and then what you want me to look at, and I will get you squared away. You don't have to do anything else. I do these for free. I just have a tip jar. It's like I'm a man on the subway playing music. If you like it, just want to throw a couple bucks or whatever in the tip jar, there you go. But if not, it's cool. I'm still going to look at your roster. I'm still going to get you squared away. And thank you, JN. I just got a little tip in the tip jar. Very nice. So nice. So very nice. Yeah, I missed the Sith raid. I got more important things to do. I got to get these. I got to help you guys with these roster reviews. We got to help the folks. And then, let's see here. I'll let everybody else climb. And don't be afraid, guys. Join our Discord. It's linked in the description of the video. So if you have any questions, stuff like that, don't be shy. Message me in Discord. You can message me direct message me in Discord. As I say, I may not respond right away, but I'm always available. Troy says, like how you actually review people's rosters. That's the whole point of this, right? So when I do a roster review, it's not to put anybody down. It's not to make anybody feel silly. It's just to say, hey, look, here's what I'm seeing. You asked the question. These are some suggestions. This is what you need to work on. Because some people really want to know. So, yeah. No, I just thought if you want to throw a tip in the tip jar, then you can. Yeah. The only time I charge is like I do full Ross. I do full in the game crash. Of course, it did. I like if I'm doing a full mod session, like full like in depth changing your mods and stuff, then I just charge. So that's because it's my time. It's going to take me 2 to 4 hours to do that with you. But that's the only time I charge, and that's just because of my time. You know, so I only charge $25 an hour. I'm pretty cheap actually, and those are one-offs. And a lot of times I just help people because I just 95% of the time though I'm just looking at people's rosters and giving them tips and ideas and looking at their mods and giving some suggestions. Well, yeah, that's what we do here, Charlie. Be more fat. Holy moly! Let's look at that. Yeah, I can look at your mods for that. Well, I appreciate that, Charlie. Like is good enough for me, my man. All right. No news yet. No. Oh God, Remond, why would you bring that up, man? Gappy, you're a bad person. Why would you say that, man? I guess. Oh God, I'm having flashbacks. Be more fat. I don't think we're gonna find much here, but you never know. He could be screwing with me. No, he's not. Be more fit's goddamn legend. Speed order looks actually pretty good here. April 4, 1, 2, 3. Who are we missing? Oh, we're missing Lord Schmader. I was like, wait a minute. Who are we missing? Are we missing Lord Schmader? We are missing Lord Schmader. Well, speed order looks right. Echo looks good. Let's just speed on your Echo. This gives me a baseline of what we're dealing with. All right, B-More, you just lost me. Why? Why? No, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. Those are two good offensive mods that can go on somebody else. We got to have two other mods that got decent speed to make Echo fast. I should have charged 1,000 B more. You're right. You're right. Let me refresh the forums real quick. Nope, I don't see anything. But the speed on Echo's fine. We just got to get those offense mods off there. See, look at Revan. What a nice set on Revan. I like this. 351, that's really good. All right. Piet. Looks really good. 349. I likey. Commander Soka. She's probably 340 something. And she just needs to be slashed. 337, but yeah, she's looking really good. Because that'll slice. That'll slice. You get any speed on those, it's going to push her in the 340. So that's really good. Plus, look at this one. Yeah, that one too. So yeah, you can even get her to 350s if you get lucky. You might get lucky there, buddy. But around there, that looks really good. Bosk. Speed on Bosk. Yeah, this is looking really good, dude. I'm not seeing anything so far. I mean, there is some slicing involved, so you have to take that into consideration. Gideon needs to be faster, but I bet you he needs slicing. He does need slicing. Nothing, no problem there. Yeah, I mean, Mara needs probably some slicing. Yeah, she does. She's 320. God, 320 with just 5 mods. That's fantastic, dude. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the only thing I got for you, Be More Fit, the mods you've got on these characters, other than Echo, which made me want to just lose my mind. Speed looks right, dude. It's just slicing. Speed order looks really good, actually. So it's not a speed thing. It just the modding is correct. But I can't judge this off, you know, the actual speeds of your character because there's so much slicing to do. I mean, there is nothing here. I mean, order looks good. Characters in order look good. I mean, the only thing I can tell you is this. I mean, your main function really be more fed for the next, I don't know, month. Don't worry about pulling mods. If you see a gold mod in the store, especially like a triangle or cross, it's a speed or an offensive mod that has good stats, anything like that that's like 5 speed only, pull it. But other than that, just do the events. I mean, do what you can with those mods, but you just really need to slice. You just need to use all energy and resources towards slicing. That's it. And I think that's the only thing that's missing on these mods. I mean, like Gideon's a perfect example here. We just saw also what you had on I mean, he's 329, but I mean, look at this. That's got huge potential. That's got potential. This has potential. So yeah, he may only be what 329, but I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6. So you get 4 speed, 24 speed. That puts him at 353. I mean, shit. You're cooking with Crisco. Yeah, and I'm doing the same thing, B-More. I'm in the same position. I'm not pulling any more mods. So if I get anything with events and stuff, or I see one in the store, I may roll it. We're limited on our inventory. I've got so many mods like you do, so I'm literally using those 50 crystals, those 350s, for slicing mats. And I use my Conquest store mats just for slicing materials. Because again, 6E to 6A is a different story. But getting characters, you know, that's one slice. And then getting these characters like Mara Jade, you know, sliced up to 6E is a different story. So I picked 2 characters, like for one, I say like get Mara all our characters 6E, because that's going to give her what, 7 speed through 327, and then when she's ready, go slice her. So like finish Gideon. Let's do Gideon next. Like stop, do everything, get these 3 to 6E, and then slice this all the way up, and see what you get, right? And then you move on to the next character. After Gideon would be what, Zam? Sam might be all right. Yeah, she's 324. I really wouldn't do much with her. I mean, you can slice that one up. The next 60. And just go down the line. And from that, if you hit some big stuff here, you could start moving a few mods here and there on these characters and get them up and running. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing I'm noticing here. The speed sets look great. The sets you've got on these characters look great. The speed order looks great. I'm going to murder Buddy. And by murder him, I mean murder him with chess. Yeah, this is a really good job with your mods, but yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat as you. There's no difference in us whatsoever. Then I'm in the same boat. You just have a few more characters toward the tail end that could really use speed, because if you get Mara to 350, huge difference in the Starkiller team. Gideon, if you can get him around 360, if those mods hit, then that makes a huge difference when you use him on a trooper team or something. Like that's the difference between your Darth Revan killer and stuff like that. So the only thing recommendation I got for you, mods look great, dude. Well, other than Echo, that one hurt my soul. But I mean, other than that, dude, Speeder looks great. We just got a slice, and I wish I had a better answer for you, dude. I mean, I feel you on this because I'm in the same position. I have to. I'm in the same boat. Oh, Christ. Just thinking about it gave me PTSD. I feel sad. All right, last call for anything else. Be more. Looks good, dude. Last call, and then because I got some stuff to do. So if anybody. Last call from Ranger here. Closing time. As I said, I usually go about 2.5, 3 hours on mini roster review Tuesdays, so we can help you guys get your stuff. But yeah, this looks really good. I'm just kind of looking at your stuff. Yeah, I like this on Kylo. That looks nice. That looks really nice. Good damage. Yeah, good health. It's nice. It's real nice. Look at your C. Yeah, health on C. About 200,000. I mean, Jesus. Yeah, this looks good, dude. No problem. Just gotta get sliced. And just take it. Just go. I usually do this too. I'll go to my account. I'll put this in speed order, and then I just start working my way down. That's how I first started. But then after that, it started getting into specifics. So when you're, like for me, you can see right here, some of these are relics. I want to get Dark Troop to Relic 8, but like Zam, like I'm working on her mod. So I'm finishing up Iden, then I'm going to do Ninth Sister just because she's a tank. And then from there, I'm going to start working on crew members just to get them to 6E. But I'm kind of in the same boat you were. But I always do that. When I first, you always sort of by speed and then just work your way down. And then if you have to move them on here and there, you can, but you move them downward. But it's really just slicing. I'm in the same boat, dude. It is what it is. And some characters you slice because you need the extra stats. Iden is just potency. I'm not too concerned. If I get speed, it'll be nice. Eventually I'll work on her, but Ninth and Iden definitely to 6E. Like I took First Order Officers up recently here. I just want to get him to Relic 7, but I took all his mods to 6E. But you can't slice these any faster. I can't do Zam any faster. You only get 4 slices a week. I mean, that's not a lot of slicing. You may get more with Conquest and stuff, depending on your box, but even then, that's 5 more slices? So that's 4, 8, 12, 16, 21 slices a month on all your mods. That's not a lot of slicing, unless you're buying the packs, and I'm not buying the packs, so I understand what you mean there. There'd be more. Last question before I get on here from Gav P. Says, regarding mods with speed secondaries, what speed would you continue to roll? 15 plus? Actually, 12 or higher I would do. Hold on. Buddy, come here. I'm going to murder you with chess. Come here so I can murder you with chess.
I came down to remind you we have to go vote. What?
Well, give me a minute here and I'll wrap up. So.
Okay.
All right. All right. I just got reminded about that. So with that, we're going to call this one done. So what pods are worth taking to 6A? Oh, well, all of them will be more fit. That's easier. It's to 6A. Not really any of them, really, honestly, because maybe the capital ships, but once you get to 60, like capital ships and the certain ship that needs speed, you may want to take the characters to 6A. I think they add a couple speed here and there, so yeah. I don't think I've done, yeah, capital ships, yeah. Buddy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 60 is all that matters. We were talking about that the other day before we get out of here. I'll verify that, but I think someone said like some of the ships get a couple ships get mattered to 6A. I don't have the number, the ships in front of me, so I don't know off the top of my head. I'll have to find out about that for sure. There's a couple that do, but other than that, it's a good question. I know 6E makes a difference. I don't know about 6A. I think 1 or 2 ships, like a Pieter capital ship, but I'm not 100% on that. I'll find out. For ships, I don't know, Charlie. I think maybe 1 or 2 ships. Someone noticed that this stat like 1 or 2 speed, which can be the difference when you start getting to the higher levels. I don't think at lower levels. If you have them 6E, I think that's all I mainly focus on. Because, I ain't focusing on crew to 6A. Are you kidding me? There's no way on this good earth that I'm doing that because I got too many characters that need actually 6E to 6A for speed and stuff. So just focus on that. I wouldn't worry too much about ships. So, all right, I got to go do some stuff. So, thank you guys for joining me today. I hope all this helped you guys out. We'll be back tomorrow for some more. Hopefully we have some news for the Wednesday show, but it is Star Wars week, so I'm sure there'll be some stuff coming up. I haven't seen anything in the forums, but hit the thumbs up, subscribe, all that stuff. If you need me, message me in Discord. We'll get you squared away. So with that, have a great rest of your day. Love you guys, and I will holler at you later. Peace out.